Welcome to the Podnas with Face, Pat, and Tiz.
You on mute? You on mute?
Thank you. Wouldn't be an intro without a glitch. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Partners, a show with three friends separated by distance but connected by brotherhood, and we have weekly conversations that you can join in on. As always, please make sure you like the video as you enter, subscribe if you're new, and be sure to share if something resonates with you. The panel will be open later for guests if anyone wants to join. And as always, sound off in the chat or the comments if you want to have your voice heard. This week, we're going to be talking J. Cole, Jay-Z, Lil Durk, and much more. But first off, as always, I'm 1/3 of the Partners. It's your boy Tiz, and I'm along with...
Sorry. It's the other third of Partners. I had to smoke. I'm sorry. And I'm here. I'm on time this time.
Indeed, very much so.
I might be a little bit. I'm good now because I smoked. But
it's all good.
It's the
2 weeks in a row. You on time. It's 2 weeks in a row. You on time. And we usually will have one more third of the Partners, your boy Face. However, it's a glorious, glorious week and event. He is right now at home on paternity, celebrating the birth of his brand new baby girl, a beautiful, healthy baby girl. So welcome her to the
Congratulations.
world. Another in the Face clan. Yeah, man, he got the big trifecta now, and he is official.
Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Amen. So yeah, man, God bless him. God bless his wife. God bless all of the babies and the brand new addition to the Partners family. May all of them be happy, healthy, and we'll be seeing Face. He said maybe next week, but you know how that go when you had a newborn. So within the next couple of weeks, for sure, he'll be back. But he'll be back when he's ready to be. And in the meantime, we just give him our blessings as our brother. And our new niece is here.
Yeah. I'm an uncle again for the
all over again. Yeah. We make sure we keep you busy on the uncle end, my boy.
Yeah, I've been an uncle.
We got 15. You on that. If you ain't gonna have no kids, we seen every year or so another one pop out from somebody. Time you gotta pop out and show niggas. So
my uncle resume is long as a bitch, yo. I haven't been an uncle since 15.
You have grown nieces.
Mm-hmm.
Like 20-some-year-old nieces. Like crazy work.
One is a teacher. Work. One is a teacher. God damn,
you
man.
Old bitch.
Old as hell.
But yeah, man. So that's where we're going this week, man. God bless Face and the new baby. But how you doing this week, Pat?
I'm good. I'm good. It's an up and down week, but I had more ups than downs.
Amen to that. Hey, that's all you can ask for in a week, man.
Yeah, I put it this way, Tiz. The big boss said that he talked to the other big boss and he said it's a go.
Well, congrats to you too, my brother. Look like we got congrats all around this week, man. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm proud of you, kid.
Yeah.
Shit, my boy.
It's something proving something to myself. I feel like, but the crazy thing about it is like I was the number one person. He still got to figure out the rest. Like that's the.
Sometimes, man, when you the best, you can't worry about the rest, man. You gotta get yours first. You know what I'm saying? You can reach back once you up there, but if you climbing up the same wall, then it ain't really nowhere to reach back from. So get yours, get your foot on up in them doors, handle your business, and salute to you, sir. The hard work paid off. I told you, man. Just keep your nose to the grindstone, man. It's all about consistency and hard work, man. And you gotta win when you got that. At some point, it gotta pay off, man. Proud of you, my boy.
This is episode 166, and it is talking shit. Let me talk my shit for a minute. I am the best. I'm the shit, man. As soon as I come into work, they feel like Goku came back to life to save us all. They feel like Jesus is coming, especially if my hair down that day.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you the realest thing I ever heard, man. I can't remember what YouTube video I heard it from, but I heard it within the past week, and it's some of the realest shit. The best thing a black man can be is needed. That's the key to every black man's salvation, to their peace, to their ability to find their purpose. All of that is just find where you are needed and feel that need and make it so that people can't do it without you.
And that's what I did.
Cause that's all black men really want to be, man. Is feel like somebody need us and we got them. That's why we oftentimes make the best fathers. That's why we oftentimes, you know what I'm saying? When you get one that got some sense, and I mean black men, not black boys, but when you get a good black man that settled down and get married, he usually be a good, like, we just want to feel needed, make us feel like, hey man, we waiting. Hey man, act like you don't know how to do the light bulb. Act like you about to break that. Hey man, guess what I did that week, Pat? I went from a nigga that couldn't do shit but change oil in a tire, man. I changed all my damn brakes and rotors.
God damn.
Didn't know not a bit of it before the 5 minutes before I started it.
What YouTube video you looked at? Because I need that shit.
Boy, I got you, my boy. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, man. The past year, I've become a mini electrician, a plumber. I'm in this bitch replacing pipes, toilets, all this shit, man. I'm fixing dryers. I literally saved us a good $1,200 last week on the plumbing issue, just because give me the tool. I figured out. When it spent like 10, 15 bucks at this hardware store on the little parts, and bloop bloop bloop.
I be the same way, dog. I think I get that shit from both on some real shit on both my fathers. Like,
but
both
you know what made me do it though? But you know what get me to that level though? Mm-hmm. A woman saying she needed me.
That's true.
Wife is saying, "Hey, look, man, I don't want us to have to pay this. We could pay it, but we could say this, that, and the third if you say less. You need me, I'm there."
As soon as I got a click in my head that I'm about to get dirty, I don't get that shit done.
What? My brakes get to scraping and scrapping. Oh, you about to tell me that I'm about to have to spend another $1,000 and some change to get the? No, I will not pay you to spend 3 hours to do what I can do in 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be damned. Where the jack at? Hold on, give me a minute. Let me see this video real quick. Let me see what the fuck they. Oh, yep, I got it. Say that. What you gotta do? You gotta put the caliper back in. Okay, let me put the caliper back in. Oh, they say you can't. You don't need the tool. You just need 2 wood blocks. Okay, say that. Well, I got to figure that shit out, man. That's a blink, blink, blink.
If I got directions, I can fix anything, dog. That's all I need,
bro. But I'm gonna tell you what, man. It's a time. If I'm single, I'm paying somebody to do that. Just because I don't know. And it's nothing really motivate me to find out. But I just want people out there to understand, if you're in a relationship, if you're a black and you got a black man, and you wondering what that little thing is he need, act like you need him. It's amazing what a black man would do when his family or his loved one need him. And I don't mean, hey, baby, can you take me to the stove? I don't mean want. I mean like, hey, baby, our family depending on you for this. What? Man, let me get this. Man, what? Nigga built a whole goddamn house from scratch.
Oh yeah, I know how to build a deck. So I
what? I'm talking about we'll put that shit together, nigga. We'll go down and find a tree to chop down and make some lumber. Like it's amazing. I just want black women out there to know, man. Like if you missing a little piece to just give your man that oomph.
That's why
one time act like you need them. Tell them babies need them. Hey, your son said that he really say less. I bet he get it that day. And again, we talking real man. If you talking about a real man that's just down on his luck and struggling, trying to find his way, or if you got like a no shit ass, little boy ass nigga, man, ain't nothing you can do with that. He gotta go the fuck up first. But just saying, food for thought. But the best thing a black man can be is needed, and it works.
And I just want to put out
it works at work.
What Tiz said earlier is a stat. You know what I'm saying? The stats
about black fathers.
Yes, that was a stat.
Oh, 100%. We are the number one best group of fathers in the country, and because of that, that makes us the best single dads in the country. And because of that, that also means we the best parents because we are the one demographic that can equal the same stats as a unified household.
Mm-hmm. Now
We
just
do that. We got you.
now
You
imagine that
get you
as
a
a
black and brown man, we'll figure that shit out. Now, if you, hey, trying to
get you a
tell you,
black coach, get you a black teacher, like
man. Oh,
what?
bro, some of the biggest impacts I've seen on a kid's life is him saying, "I need you, coach," and that coach go hard as fuck. And next thing you know, that kid graduating from college, coming from I was about to be out there in the streets, about to give up in 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the air. Like it's amazing what you can see from a black man when you just put him in a place of need. And black men, your job is to put yourself in a position where you can be needed. Because the worst thing you can be as a black man, and this ain't part of the quote, but this is my own interpretation. The worst thing you could be is a black man that's needed but can't
Mm-hmm.
or won't. Because if you can and won't, oh God, you's a ain't shit motherfucker. Now if you don't know how and you can't, figure that shit out.
And we mean this as for yourself and for your loved
Hey,
ones,
I
whatever.
mean,
Now, if it's a random on
I'm
the
talking to
street,
myself like this. I talk to anybody like this because if I hear a word, I need somebody else to hear it too, because then all of us get it right. But hey, man, black woman, need your black men. Black men, put yourself in a position to be needed and be able to deliver. And I don't mean like you deliver perfectly. Like you might not be able to make the $1,000,000, but hustle your ass off for them little tens and twenties of thousands a year
shoot
and
for the
bust your
stars,
ass
land on the moon.
and bust your ass around the house to make sure you saving some money somewhere. And watch what happens. Watch the peace your woman give you. All y'all niggas out there on them with them red pill sites and shit, talking about they need to just shut up. Well, give them a reason to shut up. They nagging because the shit fucked up. Get your ass in there and fix that microwave and that refrigerator. And get that oven timer and get that oven to working again good so she can make that good meal. Boy, let your woman come in and see you in the middle of the kitchen floor underneath the sink with some tools out. And all she sees is your boy. Let your woman call you on lunch break and you come pulling up and get to pulling out tools and shit and get over there with the wrench and start fixing shit and you walk out smooth as hell. It's all good. It worked. Go ahead, turn it on. I'm going back to work. And don't boy, what? Boy.
I need some more tools.
It works, man. I'm telling you, man. Just be needed, man.
Now that I think about it, I need another
Bro.
tool.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. Watch this. To the nigga that's sitting at home, your wife, your girl don't ask you to do nothing. All she asks is you be faithful and you support in the ways you can. You ain't got no job. Whatever the case is, you can't get a job. Whatever. I ain't gonna judge. Get off PlayStation for like 3 hours a day. Take an hour to clean, an hour to cook, have some food ready for her when she get home. And when she get home, if she a businesswoman or she works somewhere, throw her some good ass ideas on how to get better at her shit. Don't even worry about them shit. Just get her better at her shit. Teach her how to flip that shit real quick. Hey, baby, if you did this, you might get, what I'm saying, double your clientele. Say, baby, if you did this, that promotion you might be there. It's amazing what peace you get when you start making yourself valuable, man. And it's the same shit in the workplace. So, which is why I salute you. You found an opening where nobody was feeling this need. And then you put yourself in a position to where you feel the need in a way that when you're not there, your impact is felt, even if somebody else feels that place. So that makes you a commodity. It makes you not a liability, but something that we know we need that. We can get rid of them two right there, and he already taken up that slack, so we can just keep him, and we can get two more grunts. But I mean, he doing that. Yeah, that's how you work this shit, man.
I run the dock. Me.
That's
Me.
it, bro. So definitely shout out to new beginnings in both life and at work. shout out to Face and Pat this week, man. Love those updates like that, man. I ain't got no crazy update like y'all, but it's been a good week. Life is
Mama,
good.
I'm not in these streets. I'm a little admit.
Hey, man, talk about that shit, my boy.
Oh,
You know what I'm
last
saying?
call is in the background.
I
So
see him. I was trying to get through the intro and stuff 1st, and
Mhm.
then about to pull him up. But yeah, man, as always, we also have our fourth partner, brother Last Call. Shout out to him.
Yo, what? I thought you forgot about me, man.
No, sir. No, sir. I was getting into it. I didn't want to cut any of
producing.
Pat's, you know what I'm saying, any of his convo and his shine around his glorious event. I didn't want to cut
Makes
any of the
sense.
face. You know, I'm still wanted to get self time to breathe, and then we get into the actual show proper. So
This
that
shit,
was
Word,
all.
word.
But
the
never
shit
forgot
that we
about
were
you, my brother.
talking. All
I
the
should have
shit that we
known.
were
I should have
talking
known
about.
and been patient. And congrats to Face and the fam, man. Beautiful.
Big blessing right there, man. Every time we can get another one here, man, that's a blessing. Especially
And another one.
in these past few years of just extreme loss all around. I feel like it's always a blessing when we get some. It's like when you see a forest after the fires, and
Yeah,
it's like
man.
all of this burnt embers and shit, and then it's that first sprout you see, that green coming up out of the black and charred earth, and you like, oh yeah, we back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's that
Yeah.
renewal. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just need that reminder. Like, no, we all right. We still building. Everything
Yeah,
will
man.
be all right. You
No
know what I'm
doubt.
saying? We lost the ones that were supposed to go on before us so that we can get the wisdom to give back to the ones that's coming now. That's why that's what it was for. So it's just dope to get them little signposts, man. I think this week been a cool week for me as far as like you ever have a week where you just be like more spiritually in tune and you don't know
Yeah.
why. Like you're not doing anything new. You're not like adding any new rituals to your daily routine. You're not doing any new meditations. You're just doing the normal shit you've been doing. But I don't know. I just feel like
The stars are aligned for you, man.
yeah, I noticed myself being a lot more quiet this week, a lot more withdrawn and reserved, and I have to keep reminding, you know what I'm saying, the wife and like it's not anything wrong even. It's like it's something I'm sensing and I'm trying to catch it so I can get in line with whatever it is. But it's something going on and it feels good. It feels like some
Good,
dope
man.
shit about to build in the world, not just in my life, but just in lives. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, got the call, you know what I'm saying, randomly from Face this week. And you know, whenever Face hit me up in the middle of the day, like usually he'll text first and be like, hey, can you talk? You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. Hey, I'm gonna hit you up the day after work, and then we'll set it up. Usually, if he just hit me, some going down. Like those calls are not usually positive ones at the end of them. It's somebody I'm hearing about a family member or
I
a
heard that.
loved
Yeah.
one, or he's experiencing some type of pain himself, or something going on. So it was dope to get that call, and it was kind of just like what I was already feeling some shit. And then it was like, hey, maybe this is that sounded like okay, it's some growth about to happen. There's some new things about to start flipping. Some of the hurt and pain about to start turning, like them frowns about to flip upside down in
Very
a
good,
lot of
man.
people's lives soon. And I feel like that was a dope little, and even like you know, I can't speak on it on air, but even what he named his daughter, like it was a cool little, like, oh yeah, got a new little blessing,
Yeah,
man.
I
What
wanted
was
to
that?
ask, but you shouldn't even say it yet. You know, on
No,
here. I wanted to ask.
if he wants to reveal it on air, I'll let him do that.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, I don't want to overstep my bounds, even as an uncle, but you know,
yeah.
I
I
feel
heard
like
that.
as a father, you know, those moments of whatever you reveal, whatever is sacred. So,
I heard that. I heard
but
that.
it's definitely it's been a cool week, man. And I
Very
think
cool.
even hearing like, you know, after me and Pat was talking about the job last week off air, and to even you know hear his new blessing like this week, like oh damn, we was just talking about that shit and damn, bow, look,
This shit.
some moving, man. So I just feel good and yeah, man. So let's get into this talking shit tonight, man.
Let
As
me just
always,
on
yo,
top of that. Sorry, before you go,
no, go
I
ahead,
guess
bro.
it's also a good time to say, you know, a good little tidbit that I heard that kind of sounds obvious is, when New Year's rolls around, I don't always really do resolutions or anything like that. But they say people wait until, January the 1st to start prepping up and whatnot. And by the time you set up on the 1st, it's already a little too late to put your plans in action. You should already be planning and stuff. So now when we're in October, soon to be in November, you have Thanksgiving, Christmas right around the corner, boom, and then the new year. So while you have this momentum of great things happening and great positivity and everything, this is where you keep the wheels going. You keep the ball going. You keep pushing. You keep the motivation, and you keep that momentum going forward like that. So I think that's what it's about too, man.
Real quick before we get started, shout out to Lisa J. Stocks. Welcome, 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 ma'am. And last call's already here. So, but yeah, shout out. If y'all get a chance, man, go to Last Call's page. Check out his lives. He been doing some real dope stuff this month, like kind of crossing over to Halloween with real live conversations with a mixture of like panel, like it's been a real dope.
Appreciate it.
Theme, like he has a whole theme behind it, and it's just real dope to see the thought he puts into it, and it's been fun, man. Like it's been just like serious at times, silly at times, cool. Like I like to just conversate, and you keep it on topic very well, despite like all of the tangents it could be, especially when you get to bringing up guests or anything like that. You never know where it can go, but you keep everything still within the theme of that week's show. I don't want to spoil it for nobody, but if you are already into Halloween anyway, into kind of horror stuff, into that genre of movies, or even if you're not, the way he breaks them down and like kind of applies like real life concepts to it, like the conversation can be picked up by anybody. So dope convos being had. Please, 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 if you get a chance, sign up to his page, subscribe, like the vids, go check out the conversation, and if you can catch him live, it's really dope.
Appreciate it.
Chat is also a dope. He got a real dope community he building over there. The chat is like really positive, really healthy. Yeah, it's grown up conversation with a bit of a twist because of the themes and the way he puts the shows together. So dope. Shout out to you. I remember when you was like hesitant to even really get back into it, and I'm proud that you did.
Yeah, man.
Between you and Rodney, a brother of a certain age, also, man, like y'all are doing some really dope things on y'all channels, man, and I appreciate watching it, man. And just salute to y'all.
Appreciate that.
So,
and door is always open. Door is always open for you guys anytime. You guys are ground level. You guys are the homies, man. So anytime you see the link, you catch me, for sure, man. Thanks for checking up on me. I know you came through the other day too. And you're leaving me messages.
I really try to stay in the clouds,
me,
man. I'm gonna be honest, man, because I don't want anybody from the sector to think that I'm trying to like. I don't know. I know how petty people be. I don't want anybody to be like, oh, he trying to come over here and grandstand on that show. I try to like let people channel be their channel and let them be the stars of their, Yeah, I try to be an NPC, let them be the main. So
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't got to worry about that on my thing.
But when y'all do have like serious shows or like, those shows that like really speak to me, where I'm like, I really want to support them on this in a different way, then I'll come up, obviously like when Rodney had the awareness show, like stuff like that, like, that's past cloud or anything. It's just, hey man, I want to make sure you got support and you feel somebody got your back on this because this is important. So,
no doubt, man.
Y'all keep rocking. I'm proud of y'all. And if y'all watching out there, please, please, please go to Last Call and A Brother of a Certain Age. Both channels are dope. Both have really dope conversations. And they usually don't go live on the same night. So you can catch both shows each week without missing a beat. But yeah, go catch up on what you missed already. And they got some dope shows coming up this week, I'm sure, as well. So
appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm fixing my notification Last Call so I can make sure I get your
man.
show.
I'm gonna tell you, man. You can fix it, man, but YouTube do what they want to do.
I'm gonna light your shit up with likes.
I've had to unsubscribe, unclick the bell, click the bell, resubscribe. Like I've done almost everything in my notifications. You know what I get notified for when we go live? That's the only thing.
Yeah, man, that happens. Yeah.
I'm talking about, and I got notifications for like, channels past even just all stuff like, you know, like I subscribe to what dude, Clayton Thomas, CT.
Mm-hmm.
When
Yeah.
he do stuff, not a damn. I always catch it late. I subscribe to the Before the Bell podcast. Never get the notification. Always catch it late. Like I just gotta happen to be on YouTube. Luckily, I check YouTube semi often, so I usually can somewhat gauge. Okay, I know it's gonna be somewhere around this evening, or I can catch the little where it has a live notification. So I'll just keep checking back there to see if it's turned red yet.
They keep
But
sending me the relationship
man,
shit.
YouTube is crazy with it, man. My algorithm be all over the place. Like I'll be watching something for a whole week. Like I'm really into cowhoof videos. It'll give me that for like a day, and then it'll just shift to some random. Like I've never talked to. I don't be talking about this around the crib. I don't know what Siri heard. I'm like, what is this? Where's the stuff that I've been watching? Ain't you supposed to be picking up on what I like? At least give me some stuff that I've been looking up on Amazon or something. Like this is just what the fuck is this? Like so I don't know what YouTube. I think when they be like doing their internal coding and stuff, trying to tweak stuff for every month or so, I think it messes up stuff. And every month it gets a new because that's why you hear YouTube people always saying like, you know, I got to figure out what the algorithm is now or. And it be big YouTubers sometimes. So I know it ain't just me. I think YouTube just be fucking with people.
Yeah.
Because they can. Like, what you gonna do? You gotta get through on YouTube to get to most of the other big platforms to get a following there. You gotta kind of start here and then branch over to Twitch, branch over to Rumble, branch over to Patreon, even like you gotta have some people to actually take there for those paid things. So it's like, what you gonna do? We the only free people in the game. Now come on over here and don't curse, don't do nothing, look stupid. Do a bunch of corny stuff. We'll get you. Or gotta have some rich friends so you can do a bunch of giveaways and be like Mr. Beast. Then you can get famous. But if you ain't got no money and you ain't got no rich celebrities, it's tough
TikTok
going.
dances, you go.
And that's the other thing. You can get big on YouTube quick if you do the trendy shit. Like I'm gonna take a bunch of videos off TikTok and just play them back to back with my face in the lower corner and make faces like.
And don't be fooled by these people that do these TikTok
and
dances.
and be making bank.
They don't really got rhythm. They got a way that you can just they can fucking tune the shit into whatever song they add to the fucking video.
Right.
They got like an equalizer thing that it automatically kind of. I tried shit before, so I know that TikTok got that shit. So these motherfuckers don't really got rhythm.
Man, the only thing I like on TikTok since TikTok came out is when they first, I guess, got big over here. When we were first starting off our pod, they had this little, I don't know if it was a filter or what, but it was like it played like the music like it was coming in on a 90s sitcom. I don't know why I got such a kick out of that, but I love just walking in like, yeah, like I don't know why that, but everything else, I tried to do it, and then I was like, man, I'm too old for this shit.
And everything I do get blocked.
Goofy as hell. And the bad part is, the shit on there make you mad because even if you do it right, if you're over a certain age, you just look goofy as hell. It's like almost impossible not to over. It's like almost like the dance itself can sense your age and be like,
if you go viral, it's not because
make this nigga look stupid and shit. What the fuck is he doing? Fuck out of here.
You went
so
viral
old
for looking
goofy ass down somewhere before you break a hip, nigga, doing this damn shit, man. Stop doing all this shit here.
I know your knee hurt, cause mine do.
What?
I know your knee hurt.
That shit's crazy, man.
Can't play basketball ever again.
It's one of them things, man. I know when I phased out or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like that first day. If you're an athlete, it's that first day you go to the gym, the field, the track, whatever, and you go to do it, and you realize, you know what? Shit just ain't moving the same way it used to.
Oh yeah.
Like I can do all the moves, but do I want to? Do I want to recover tomorrow from it? Is the question. Do I want to look like the old nigga doing the young dance? Nope.
Yo,
Let me
some of
sit
these
my ass over
dances,
here
man.
2-step.
Some of these dudes be looking straight zesty doing these dances too, yo.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
you can't
dances
be.
themselves are zesty. You can't
But
help
you
but
know,
look zesty
I'm gonna tell
doing the
you something
dance.
true about
So
the
don't do the
dance.
damn dance, yo.
Nah, I'm gonna
These
tell you
niggas
something
want to
about
be
a lot of them
zesty.
dances too, though, man. Even
No
if
diddy.
they are the zestier genre, a lot of them niggas look zesty because they zesty. Like, cause you will see another video with a nigga doing the same dance routine. That nigga don't look gay. But them first three niggas with the baby hair and the belt buckles the same. And all of them got on the same year Jordan. They just different color. They done matched draws and everything. And they up there.
Like, how does that phone call come
Uh-huh.
together? Like, hey, yo, nigga, hey, they got a new song out. You want to do a dance to it?
Hey, look, man, I already been to the
Yo,
store.
that's what they do.
Hey, look, man, I already
What you?
been to the store, man. They got the new Gucci draws, man. They got them in purple, red, pink, and yellow. We can all wear them, and we match our shirts. And you wear, little t-shirts, some tight jeans, and you make sure you sag them all the way down so they can see the draws, okay?
I already got
Okay,
it. I could teach you to do the dance, and we could look like Goku and Vegeta fusing again and
okay.
shit.
Now remember though, when they go to the hook, we got a step swinging. Hip, 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 hip.
I said
Don't forget
step
the
when you
hips
should
now.
slide.
Now don't step and then slide. No, I said step, swing, hip, 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 hip.
What will really go viral is the bloopers of the shit. that's what really will go viral.
As you see the little Asian man in the background looking like, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
Yeah, man.
You in the
And
middle
these
of the
guys be
street, bro.
holding
You
up
trying to go
anywhere,
to the
man.
store. Out the way. So
Yeah,
ass out
they
the
be in
middle
the
of the parking lot.
line. They be
So
in
we
the
could do this
mall,
other lube.
inconvenience places on the sidewalk.
I'm gonna tell
Get
you
out
the
of here.
ones that are pissing
The
me
Asian
off
man,
the
like, we
most.
try to do this lucid video.
Let me roll up to the gas station and I see 4 niggas hogging all the damn pumps because they over there in front of
Yo,
man, I swear to God, I'm hitting all of them. It's gonna be speed bumps all through that damn parking lot.
Shout out to the Quick
Oh
Trip.
God. Don't you be over there hipping and shit and I'm sitting there trying to get this goddamn gas and get to work.
And
And
it's the
you out
lowest
there
the
with a big
gas
ass
been.
speaker.
And this the lowest the gas been all year.
Man, I will punch through your shit. Man, hey, look, on God. You wanna see a black man on the news? Oh yeah, that'll do it. I'm GTA in that whole goddamn gas station.
Our podcast will
Oh
blow the
yeah.
fuck up after that. We
Oh
are going
nigga, I'm
viral,
gonna be
niggas.
viral. I'm gonna be TK on the race, nigga.
that ain't right, man.
I'm calling you live, nigga, from high 20. Them niggas was playing with me. I told them niggas don't be doing no more goddamn hip and
We gonna
pump
get
3.
all
I
the
told them I needed my
goddamn
gas.
like
About to make
6.
me late for fucking work. They out here hipping and shit. I told these niggas they ain't got time for this shit this morning. I'm already almost late. It's already traffic and shit. These niggas out there hipping and dipping.
Yo,
Oh yeah, nigga.
I'm
worse
dropping
than
Oh,
that.
yeah,
that
nigga.
go.
Worse than that, they do it at the job when they're supposed to be working, man.
In the bathroom.
Bruh.
That's why you're getting your shit late.
Do you know how gay shit is to be legitimately trying to take a shit or a piss, and you walk in the bathroom and see 4 of your fucking grown ass men co-workers in there in the mirror
Unreal,
thumbs
dude.
up.
Unnecessary.
That's a man violation.
Now I ain't mad at what you do around your house. You want to have fun with it. You at the crib just playing around with the kids. You know what? Do your thing. But I ain't trying to go in trying to take a piss and have 4 niggas doing a goddamn like a whole full routine behind me and shit. Like, don't nobody want no backup dancers to using the bathroom. And
Young,
why is you doing that in the bathroom, the nastiest room in the building? Shit juice everywhere, and you in here shaking it up,
Shit.
young men.
it around like get your ass
Young
out here.
men. Because it's popular with women, young
Bruh,
women, don't
bruh.
mean you should do it. Especially if
Yeah.
they're doing it.
It's popular for them to do.
Yeah,
Girls
don't.
also go to the bathroom together. I ain't never went and looped my friend arm. Come on, Pat. Let's go to the bathroom.
No, that ain't never happened.
Nigga,
Go to the powder room.
girls do a lot of shit that I don't do. That don't mean I
That's
need to do it.
I approve that message.
And again, I ain't against TikTok dancing. If you are a TikTok dancer, you do your thing. If that's what you do for a living. But you niggas
No doing
that's
that shit for
just
a living.
doing it to do it, and you got like the same amount of followers as we got, man,
Oh
you
Lord,
sit your dumb ass down somewhere and do that shit in your damn living room by yourself.
please.
Goof ass nigga sitting there sliding around the goddamn back.
Nah,
Oh,
dude.
nigga. Oh, man. Because the dance be so. So when you walk up on somebody, because you know when you're doing a TikTok video, the music ain't that loud. So you gotta
Right.
either record it with a real big speaker or a pill or one of them Beats pills or something like that to make the noise really loud. So you already look crazy because you're in the middle of somewhere just with loud music by you. So you're in the middle of the mall food court just blasting music that nobody asked to hear. And then you jumping around by the table and shit while this nigga trying to eat his Chick-fil-A. Man, you don't get your ass out of here before I throw this Polynesian sauce upside your head, bitch.
That's good.
Sit your ass down, nigga. Oh, I'm gonna tell you the worst. These motherfucking women at the goddamn lunch, brunch, and breakfast spots. Bitch, if you don't stop shaking your funky ass by my goddamn breakfast.
It's new.
I did not order pussy funk and bacon.
Violating.
I did not order your eggs. I ordered scrambled eggs.
Have you been asleep yet?
Like, what kind of bullshit be going on? They all up on the wall, about to pull the little grass wall down, knocking hookahs over. Yeah, get them, get us exit, get us exit. Man, you sit your funky ass down with the damn too small onesie that you done stole from your daughter. Now she got to wear it all stretched out and funky to school Tuesday. And
No,
get your ass off these goddamn nice people chairs. That's why black people don't never have none, because you come in and tear it up, jumping on the wall and shit, trying to show off for a goddamn Instagram reel.
Get them
Man,
sexy.
sit your black ass down.
Get them
Bitch,
sexy.
we are eating. I seen one video where it's two these families done hype their young daughters up. It's two black girls doing Power Ranger flips and all kinds of shit through the aisle while these families is in there trying to eat their damn seafood. You knocking shrimp out my hand and shit.
Not
Bitch,
seafood.
do you know they charge you goddamn $20-something
Nah.
for 6 shrimp?
Not seafood. Any food but seafood.
I will smack you, your mama, and your daddy with this damn plate if y'all don't sit y'all ass down and stop going past. I'm gonna trip you next one. Go ahead, flip past here again. Go ahead. Flop, flop.
Get them sexy.
These crazy motherfuckers. Yo, this shit is a bad epidemic. I don't know how we got here, but I'm gonna tell you, I want y'all to stop out there, people. It's one thing to have fun. It's another thing to just be completely ratchet. Like, we gotta stop. We are tearing up beautiful establishments that used to be nice. You could take your family there. Now my baby sitting there. My baby actually, acts like a 9-year-old. He not extra grown. And he gotta wonder why somebody's auntie is shaking their ass by his head and knocking him all upside the shit while he trying to eat his grits. Daddy, why does he keep Daddy?
Not the children.
And I tried not to say the obvious thing because you don't want to say it. But I'm going to tell you like this. The ladies I know don't act like that. I just want to say because she's a whore. She's a whore, son. She ain't got no home training, son.
Has you been asleep?
Now, look. She's doing that. Look at your mother. Your mother's eating brunch just like a civilized young lady. Even when my wife go to brunch. And I've seen videos that she did not see. She be sitting there eating brunch, having a good time like a normal, respected person. Might even put a finger up at first her song. You feel me? Like everybody else. But who is this league of Power Rangers that is flipping and jumping and gyrating all over these restaurants, bathrooms, and other establishments when it's people trying to just live a normal life, go to work, have a good time somewhere. You can't even go to vacation. They all by the pool.
Whole ass Rangers.
Splashing the water out there, infinity pool. Like, it just be too much in this world going on. Like, people, I like social media because it keeps us in touch with the family and stuff. You know, you might not have been calling, you might not have had somebody's number back in the day. Now you can just type in a name and hey, Ralph, what's up, player?
How you
Man,
doing?
I'm trying to get you for the family reunion, cuz. But
Oh,
but you know, then you get this side effect where people are doing this dumb shit, and it just make you be like, man, I just miss when you could just go eat in peace. I think for me, I think that's really the problem for me because it started affecting my food. You already affected my work, but I expect it to be lazy niggas at work. That's every job. I know that's gonna happen. You started doing it, you know, in the parking lot. Okay, I can just hit you with my car if you get in my damn way.
mm-hmm.
Cause I ain't gonna give you but one honk, and that's a warning honk. That don't mean I'm slowing down. That just mean by the time I get to the spot you at, you better not be in that spot.
That is true.
Shit. I mean, one of us is weighing over 2 tons right now. The other one is fodder. So
Get them sexy.
wipe your ass off this windshield and keep it moving in a second. So you better stop all that hipping and dipping before I knock that hip out of place. But when they
Hip it and
started
dip.
getting to my fucking food, when I can't eat it, like I take eating like a sacred like thing, like it's almost
It
like
should
going to
be.
church.
It
It's
should
like
be.
a heavenly time. Like that's one of the happiest moments of my day, every meal. Even
Snacksy.
snacks. Yeah, you know, even a snack or a dessert, if it's the right boy,
Snacks.
nigga, I will fuck up a bag of pistachios with the best on. What you talking? And be sitting there humming and shit while me like the nigga from Eddie Murphy Raw eating the burger. Like what nigga? I'm be happy as hell. And you sitting there doing all this extra shit. Every time I see it, I legitimately want to either take the hot hookah coals and throw it on them, or take my whole plate of food and just open up the back of their onesie and dump it down there,
Not the hot
and
hoop.
let the hot shrimp that you ruined for me burn your back, bitch.
Get them
I hate
sexy.
it. And every time I see them niggas in them little jeans dancing around with their damn hips and shit, I swear I just want to pants them and kick them in the back of the head so they fall on their face. Like I don't know why it makes me so angry, but I really hate it. That's the worst thing ever.
Them
I th-
zesty dudes.
Boy, I thank God, man. I don't got my son. Like we don't got him on no TikTok and nothing. Like if you watch YouTube, you watch it with mama or daddy. You stay on these kid channels, champ. You do the little happy. Yeah, my little man be his playlist is funny as hell. That shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It's Michael Jackson shit and old oldies from the 70s, disco music and shit. He want to do this shit here. That's right, son. You goddamn get your disco on some wholesome shit. Some shit that don't have you over here, goddamn, popping your hip out of place, looking like you twerking.
No, get them sexy. No.
Nope. And
That one.
my son wears jeans up on his waist. That's all I know. So I'm doing something right. Long as he don't look like that, I'm winning. But man, it's yeah. I don't know how we got there. That had nothing to do with none of our topics, but we got
It was
there.
hilarious.
Yeah, hey. So stop hipping and dipping out there, and somebody else who the internet is kind of tell to stop hipping and dipping is our brother, our good brother, German, old brother J Cole,
Hmm.
um, Fayetteville's finest, Antoine Apology. Um,
Antoine apology.
yeah, he has a recent feature on T Grizzly song. And he came out with his own song recently where he was kind of addressing the Drake and Kendrick apology, why he did it, how he felt about it, etc. I have thoughts on how I feel about him. The internet has definitely shared its thoughts on it. But as our resident hip hop head, Padawan, how do you assess this? I guess a couple of my questions are: how do you feel about his new music that he's put out? Like, what do you think of it? Um, do you think this redeems him from the situation with Kendrick and them? Um, does he have a chance to redeem himself from that situation with music? And what do you think about some of the claims and things that he said in said songs? Look at your whole face.
Face in the place.
What's up, Big Papa? Pause.
Face in
That
the
sounded
place,
crazy.
but the race.
I more admit that you're the,
Still have
hey man, you already know, man.
Big makes.
Salute to you, broski. Salute to you, man. Man,
And I hope you don't
family
got
laid up, resting up, recuperating, rejuvenating, enjoying the new edition. Yeah, man, just soak it up. You don't get these moments again, man. So enjoy them, man. That's it, man. Love you, boy.
Congrats, Face.
Congrats, Face, for making
do what
me
you gotta do
uncle for another for the 50,000th time in a
Hey
row.
man, you ain't gotta keep on saying that though, man. We know we got kids in the crew, man. We know. We just waiting on you, my boy. Watch, you're gonna be one of them old ass daddies. You're gonna be like 75 pulling up to the kindergarten open house. I'm trying to get my baby.
I still look 40, so I'll be good. Because I look 20 now.
Are you his grandfather? I'm his daddy.
Nigga will be sitting there looking like Smokey Robinson on stage, hollering at the teachers and all.
Gang banging.
Doing that little wiggle move he was hitting the way.
Gang banging. Gang banging.
Why? He would be telling them his old stories and be like, yeah, girl, back in the day, KRS-One pulled me up on stage, I rap with a great,
I feel like that anyway back in the day now. This is
the great philosopher, KRS-One.
Come on, let me teach you about these pillars of hip hop, girl. I got these blue diamonds, and when if you want to come out of the house, maybe tweet the boy a little bit.
Look what this nigga said. My sperm high, y'all. It be chilling. I'm sorry.
Said he got some Michael Phelps sperm. You got
that nigga said your swim.
You got real gun sperm.
That nigga said your sperm go backwards. Niggas go back to the cut like that. Oh, fuck this shit. We all right.
My boy. Gunshot was like, no, nigga.
He said your jaw up in there swimming like this. Going in circles.
It's hanging onto the ledge like this.
No, it's more like
Down syndrome sperm. Hell no.
Not this one. Not this one. Nope.
I told you about keeping your cell phone in your pocket too close to the shit. Man. Throw that bitch in the back pocket, man. Burnt your shit up. Them shits in there like SpongeBob and them dumb as hell. Krabby Patties.
No, it's just they just bougie,
That nigga got bikini bottom in his bikini bottom. I mean, from the nuclear radiation, not the. Yeah, I don't know how else that came off, but.
Nah, I got pause. No, I don't.
No, you don't. But the swimmers definitely face said they defective, man. You need to take them back, get a new batch.
If I was married, it'll hurt my feelings, but I'm not. So
you need to put some ice on there, man. Maybe you got too much heat around them, man. You be sitting with your laptop or your iPad on your lap a lot.
No.
Hey, nigga, you laugh. I ain't playing.
Nah, I don't.
That really, you ain't supposed to, keep them too hot. Like if you, like they said, if you a dude. Hey man, look, man. Hey, look, man. I'm trying to get them motherfuckers swimming straight instead in a circle, baby. Just follow me, man. Look, they tell men don't eat too much soy, and don't sit with laptops, iPads, and these things that like generate heat on your lap. Sit with them, on the floor and table in front of you, on the couch beside you, on the bed itself, but don't sit with them on your lap because it basically it basically like burns out your sperm, like they get overheated, so it damages.
That's bullshit, dude. All you got to do is wear boxers.
Hold up.
Be all right.
Hold up.
Oh man, this whole conversation was funny as fuck.
Gang banging. Gang banging.
All right. Okay, so we have the Journal of Biomedical Physics and
Oh,
Engineering.
come on, man.
This nigga really just. This nigga.
They are talking about how the laptops, between the radiation and the heat, damage
Nigga,
your
I believe
sperm
you.
over time.
The laptops.
It's literally a medical journal. I can send you. I'm gonna put the link in the. I'm gonna put the link in the
Want
chat.
the goddamn link? Don't send the
Yes,
goddamn
science.
link. You keep the goddamn link.
Just in case anybody out there want to, make sure
I
they ain't
believe
tripping.
you, nigga. The
I'm
science,
telling you, man.
the science
Hey,
is
man.
sound. I believe
Do I
it.
have the power to get rid of this?
Swimmers over there
He
saying,
say your shit in there whittling. They whittling. They in there. Yep. I remember back in the day, don't you? Yep. You going out there this time? Nope.
Oh shit. saying your sperm has hobbies. God.
Oh, last time we went out there, that nigga put that goddamn plastic sheath on our head and we couldn't go nowhere anyway. Shit, might as well just stay right here. Yep. I reckon so, Clem.
You know, Johnny, he went out in the world and ended up on the butt cheek, dried up. If you're gonna go, you're gonna go
in a circle. I mean, hey, if they get in there, they ain't going nowhere anyway. They ain't gonna do but come back out.
I don't like it here. it's not cozy enough.
Hey man, it's 2 minute circles for them to get to the fallopian tube. They just in there just till they die, poor things.
Maybe they're a little dizzy.
They like flies and in water, swimming around in a circle till they die. Just
rather have it looking like a glazed donut.
Yo.
And we went there. Thank you, Face.
The Krispy Kreme with mental issues is crazy. Oh, this nigga said, "Oh, that's that sums it up. We done now. We're done. We're done. Yep. That did it. Thank you, Face, for your cameo.
All right. What were we talking about?
Nigga, who else drop in out of paternity to say some bullshit like that? Oh, last night. I'm weak. But yeah, back to J. Cole.
Well, I don't even know how I'm gonna segue to it, but I really think he should have kept Port Antonio premature. He
like it was French.
Kept that
Port
in tough.
Antonio.
And I'm mad. He picked Port Antonio as the name. Anyway, but before that, I want to say
where is Port Antonio? What is that?
I think
is
with
that
them,
Port Arthur
like
and
some
San
shit,
Antonio
like,
mixed?
They had a meeting there or some shit. It's
is probably
someplace that Drake and goddamn J. Cole met up at, or
sounds like a Texas place.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. Like he mixed two cities together or something.
Yeah, but I think it is an actual place, pretty much. But I think it's a place they met up at. They had a studio there or some shit. They chilled out at. It was some place on their tour or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's the island's third largest port in Jamaica.
Huh.
Okay, it's beautiful. All right. I don't know what they got to do with the. Yeah, I don't get.
They probably talked about it
in the song, but all right.
Yeah, somehow Drake and goddamn Cole probably have some kind of personal thing with that
connection
area.
There, so.
Yeah, personal connection with it. But before all that, I'm gonna praise what I do like. I think he did go in on the T Grizzly.
Whoa, did he ever?
Yeah. That nigga killed that shit. Whatever. I think he even got to the point that I felt like he upped the game and take T Grizzly, because T Grizzly got this one part where he say, fuck your scholarship up and all that shit. The way he put that shit together, I was like, yes. I like that.
Man, when that nigga said chain dirtier than cow manure, I
Yeah,
was like, oh shit, I like that. Something about that Detroit shit though. I like the way they talk
I'm gonna
when they
find
rap.
it
Like
because I don't want to
their
fuck up.
cadence and shit is like funny. It's like because they pronounce words so
It's like
distinctly. It's funny as hell to me for some reason. I like it.
they like California, but in the middle of the goddamn
That part.
you know.
That part. Very
That's
much
what
so.
it
It's
is.
a lot of the art.
I feel like it's like
Yeah,
a
boy, you got
lot
art.
of.
That part.
I feel like it's a
Got
lot of
fart.
people from California probably moved from Detroit or moved
Yeah,
to Detroit or some shit like that.
it's
Which they
definitely
think.
a connection with their accent for sure.
Mm-hmm. It has to be.
But yeah, even
'Cause
some of their flow patterns from certain parts of Cali or certain rappers from Cali, you can hear the same thing in Detroit people. But yeah. But J. Cole went in. You were saying?
yeah, I think he definitely went in on that one with Daylight. He definitely went in. Yeah, I think he went in with that one
My
pretty much.
question always with anything with Daylight is it real? Because you know that nigga good. He was doing the AI shit way back before AI was even a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when Drake was beefing with Meek, that nigga had some Drake shit that wasn't Drake, but it sounded like Drake.
No, I think that was a straight up that was a track for between them because they had that track before with they had that track on the Might Delete Later. It was
Okay.
Daylight, Absol, and J. Cole. So
Okay.
this time it's just Daylight and J. Cole. And I kind of feel like that when he do tracks with Daylight and people like Daylight and Absol, it shuts up people saying, yeah, he doing songs with people that don't have that
Lyrical.
lyrical ability like
Yeah.
he does.
Yeah.
Can he hang with somebody that does? And that kind of shuts them up with that, pretty
In a way.
much,
Yeah.
or
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever. I feel like J. Cole has a list in his head of things that he want to hit, like as far as goals, like lyrically or whatever. I want to be able to do a song with this person, this person, this person. I admire that because I remember when I was rapping, my thing was I want to be able to rap on any type of beat or whatever.
Okay.
It was just my personal challenge. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he got that same like motivation in him, pretty much.
Right.
I would say I like Porter Antonio, like the beat. I
The
like the
way you
beat.
keep saying Porter, it's funny.
I just don't like the fact that it's Antonio in it. But I like I like the beat. I definitely like the beat. I think the beat hard as fuck, pretty much. I just feel like it's unnecessary, J. Cole. You don't have to explain shit. If he don't fuck with you right now, he never fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So leave it at that. If he does fuck with you, this whole matter should even like disrupt anything. So, but I kind of feel like he actually wrote that to shut up the people that making rumors about him and Drake having a beef because he apologized the first time. But you're beginning to have a reputation of being a sorry ass nigga apologizing all the fucking time.
Right.
Joe Button say you let
Uh,
Nas nah,
it's
yeah. And the song itself is other than that, I can't even talk. I love the song and shit. It's just when I get to that part, it's like I don't even want to hear this shit.
yeah, it's cringy.
I really
Last call. What did you think about it? And what do you think about this? J. Cole's recent feat.
I am not up on that.
Okay, fair enough.
Like at all. So I'm just listening to this part of it.
Fair enough. I feel like so. I'll do like you did and address the bars first. The bars are on point. I ain't got nothing bad to say about it. Like I feel like if you can expect nothing else from Cole, it's gonna be good rhymes. Like he's an amazing rapper. What is lost now is some of that believability and extra kick you get from a rapper when you really feel like, yes, they would lyrically destroy somebody else for real. Because you had a chance to lyrically destroy people and you didn't. So now it's all, I feel like Cole has to stay away from bars referencing that situation and from referencing like him being the best. He can say, you know, my flow is cold or whatever and all of that, but when he gets to saying, yeah, I'm the best, still, well, we tried to give you a chance to step into that arena, buddy, and that wasn't what you wanted to do. So let's not do that. You know, like it's tell you what it is. It's the quarterback that retires from the league in his fourth year that was on his way to stardom, right? He was in the MVP talks and everything with the top or the other two top quarterbacks, but then he lead the game. But he at home still talking shit like, yeah, I'm the greatest. He a commentator now talking, yeah, you know, I would have did this, and you know I can do that. Man, we was waiting for you to show us, and you decided to go ahead and step on out. So sit your ass over there and commentate. Now do the commentary well. Be great at what you do, but don't keep telling me what you gonna do and what you would have did, man. Hey, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit no more.
If you're gonna do it in a way where you're saying like it's advice, like you know, instead of this, he could have did this.
Like he raps,
I would have did
great,
this. You know?
But when he references it, or when he references being the greatest, it immediately takes, because it's so fresh, it takes your mind back to the thing that he's trying to get away from with the good music. So if I was him, I would just keep rapping well, but just avoid those like key trigger phrases, because at the end of the day, he's like to get in the anybody from the hood gonna feel it, because everybody done seen that before. He the kid in school that be talking shit about the nigga that they don't like yeah, when I see that nigga, man, I'm gonna whoop his ass, da 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 da. Then the nigga come around the corner and run up on him, and that nigga be like, hey man, everything good, man, my bad. We ain't even gotta do all this, man. Anybody ain't trying to do all that, man. Why you be acting like you like, nah, nigga, go. Remember you was gonna punch him. Remember you was gonna stomp him out. Remember you was gonna show him.
Mm-hmm.
So show that nigga. He right there. Remember you gonna beat both of their ass at the same time. Remember, there they go.
At the same damn time.
Yeah, you can't be that guy. You can't be that guy. I feel like that is one of the worst guys to be. Like, you're better off saying nothing and surprising people and doing something, or saying nothing and then, like, you know, if they do come at you and you be like, hey man, I ain't even on that. You ain't saying nothing. You ain't gave off that energy, that aura, none of that you was trying to take it there. So it ain't nobody expecting it from you. So nobody takes offense when you then be, you know, talking like, you know, well, you gonna talk some shit, then put gloves on, nigga. Go a couple rounds real quick, man. But don't throw your jab, run away from the fight and be like, no, I'm sorry, guys. And then come back talking about, yeah, I'm the best. No, yeah, nah.
I kind of don't. Can I be devil's advocate?
Sure.
Well, I don't know if it's really devil's advocate, but I kind of don't want him to do that. I feel like I finally got him to the point where he's doing that. Like, I feel like he should have said, hey, I'm great at this. You know what I mean? And now that I got that energy from him, the J. Cole that I finally said, oh shit, final form J. Cole, the one I've been really wanting, the one that's talking shit, the one that, you know what I'm saying? Like because that's what I feel like it's been missing from his music or whatever. For real, the rapper in me says, no, J. Cole, keep saying you the best. Keep talking shit. Because at the end of the day, it ain't maybe but two people that can really say you ain't that nigga. The rest of them niggas.
That's the problem. One of those niggas is still being talked about almost on a weekly to bi-weekly basis, still to this moment.
Mm-hmm.
And is about to have one of the biggest moments ever in just a few months. So you gotta understand, like, it'd be different if all three of them niggas went away and then J. Cole came back and he rapped it. But it's like, it's too fresh. It's nothing to stop people from connecting you to that moment yet. The way you get past that is keep rapping great. Because like you even said, man, when you said that part, though, I was like, if you stay away from referencing that shit and talking about how you apologize or what, like,
that's
just leave
the part
it alone.
I want him
you
to
said your piece on stage. You made your apology. Cool. Now just rap. Don't say you the best. Don't mention no top 3. Oh, I'm still gonna be this guy. No, just rap well. Like you can just tell stories forever, and your raps are so amazing. People are gonna keep fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta be you now. But as long as you're doing these grandiose, like bravado type, I'm trying to say I'm the man, it don't hit the same no more. It feels like, don't do that. Say something else. Come on, bro. Don't do that to
Maybe it's
yourself.
different for me.
But you not though, because the nigga was like, and then no.
It might be different for me because I'm already jaded from the music industry anyway. So, because I don't really believe in it, I just want to hear what I want to hear. Like, I want to like, as a rapper in my mind, I like my rapper brain is like, I don't believe in these niggas anyway, and I don't want to believe this nigga anyway.
Your lens is a little different. Like you didn't give them the aura of a certain thing anyway.
Yeah,
you was just like, I just want you to keep rapping like this because I like you rapping like this because it's your best version. I understand that. I can understand that.
That's my bias behind it. I can understand that's my bias. I understand everybody's point of view. Like I understand your point of view.
Yeah, if you come from that lens though, I get why you.
But from my lens, like if I was in Cole's position, I would still say I'm the shit, but I would not bring up. I wouldn't
That's even fair.
I wouldn't apologize for shit. Matter of fact, I would have came at it like, look, I apologize to that nigga because I didn't feel like this was my battle, and I'm not gonna apologize for that. But you did help me out, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you said it like that, like okay, but either way. And then I would probably talk more cash shit like, yeah, and y'all battle was great and this, that, and the third, but none of y'all touching my bars. I would still say that shit because as a rapper, like you shouldn't think that anybody is better than you, period. That's how you get the best rappers. Like Jay-Z think he's the best rapper, but at the same time, you've heard him say, I think it's somebody somewhere eating some cereal, writing a rhyme better than me. But he will never admit to anyone that they're better than him.
Right. That's fair. I would say this, I guess just to finish it up, if he just raps, J. Cole just rap. No more references to that moment, those moments. Let that completely go and only rap about whatever you rap about on the song at the time.
Because you're great at that.
Just spit. Like you are an amazing rapper. And if you can stop reminding us about it, we stop connecting it to it. And then a lot of those fans that feel like me that are coming from like you had this or you lost it, maybe we get some of that back to you. And you, who knows, maybe one day down the line you have an actual rap battle with these two niggas where y'all are rapping because they done got their feelings out, so y'all can have y'all thing knowing going in, hey, I'm not on this, I'm on this. But as of right now, like I really like your raps. I just want you to stop reminding me of your lore or the moment that is not necessarily your toughest in the middle of rhymes that are sounding tough.
I want to point out one thing. I feel like if it was just a straight lyrical battle with no personal shit behind it, Cole would be on top when it comes to bars. He's gonna have a great tough time. He's gonna have a tough time with Kendrick.
I don't think anybody argued that. I think everybody thought if they when this all started and we all was like, okay, these niggas might actually either do something together where they all rapping on the shit together and going back and forth that way, or they're gonna battle. I think everybody thought going in that like the real battle was gonna be between J. Cole and Kendrick because they knew like Drake would make a hit, but at the same time, if we're talking about lyrics and we're talking about three people who can all make good songs, then it goes back to who's rapping the best. And we all kind of figured it would be between J. Cole and Kendrick, who you preferred, who happened to show up the best at this moment, because either one of them had the capabilities of taking each other out. I think the thing again. It's never it's not the skill of J. Cole that's lost any luster. He's still some dope ass verses he kicked. Like he's still at his top of his game on that. It's just before the content matched what we believed would happen. Now we've seen it, know that it won't happen. So now it's like again, it's like if Muhammad Ali was really great at talking shit, like he was. A lot of people think of him as one of the greatest promoters ever in boxing because of the way he was able to hype shit up, talk shit to people. Right now, imagine if he did that every time, right, and he was talking it up, and he got to the fight and just walked back out the ring.
Yeah, I feel you.
You'd be like, "What this nigga?" When he got to talking the shit again, it would still sound good because it's good talking shit. It's good. But now it's like, man, that nigga ain't about to do nothing though. And that's the thing. That's the only thing. And he shakes that, I think, if he stops reminding us. I think if he just goes about his business rapping, eventually people stop connecting him to it. And then it just gets to a point where he's just, again, one of the top 3 rappers in the game. And
yeah, I think that's the first and last time we probably hear anything else about it though.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think it's best for Drake and for Cole to get past it. And I even like the way Kendrick is kind of trying to get past it. Like even the interview he did at Harper's Bazaar with SZA, how he's kind of like talking about like he's not even necessarily talking about it from the P-File aspect or like trying to go at Drake on that personal level. He's more talking about like the cultural impact and what it means to be. So I like the flip on the perspective that people are doing is like, all right, we did it. Even the dude that's the victor is trying to take, all right, look, I know what's about to happen. Let's let the Super Bowl be the last of anybody talking about this shit. Let's all move on and get these albums off and get our careers back on track. And I like that. And I think if all of them just shut up about it, we get that. But the problem is, this has nothing to do with our next topic. I'm going to get to our next topic real quick, but I have to say this before we end this part. The problem is you got little Miss Sulky over there in his closet taking pictures in the mirror and shit, sending subliminal messages, doing weird shit all the time. So he always stirring the pot. Like, nigga, sit down. Go change your pad and sit down. You fucking weirdo. Like, sit down somewhere. Sit your ass down them big ugly outfits and just go sit down. Just go sit down.
Go sit down.
Go make a hit, nigga.
Maceo.
Hold it out.
No.
Hold it out. Hey, hold it out.
That was the shit.
Hold it out. Hey. But yeah, like
one
at this time,
Drake,
it's, man.
Out of that 100 gigs, he got one. Well, no, he got a couple, but some of them I'm not listening no more. It's only one song, and I think it's that No Face song. But I think
he got to give me something better, man. He got to give me one of them ones. I need a God's plan at this point. I need a Hotline Bling. I need a like I need something that's a bang. I need one of them undeniable hits from him real quick so he can get any kind of footing back. Because right now he keep dropping that mid shit, and the problem with it is he keep doing the same shit that he was accused of. Okay, now you're going to this country trying to appropriate. Now you're trying to jump on this wave to get a little fire. Now, like, dude, just go in the lab, get serious, stop rapping about dumb shit that people don't care about and singing whiny shit to the girls and actually make a real album for once where you talk about your real life, what you're going through, how you really feel about life at this age. Like, give me something. You need to make a 444, nigga. But you want to get in your feelings, you need to get all the way in Marvin's room, shut the door, and not come out till you got a hit, nigga.
I think Drake is going through what I feel like a lot of famous people that got famous when they were young go through, where it's like you already successful, so you don't even need to mature to get where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? And you get that same maturity level or whatever.
Hallelujah. Amen. Speaking of that, speaking of rappers who get young early and don't have a maturity level, Lil Durk got arrested for possibly murder for hire, possibly having the OTF people shoot Lil Pab. That be with Quando Rondo and yet another young one. What they call them dudes online there, the YN. Yet another YN gone. I don't know if you even want to talk about it. I got my next couple of topics are just kind of just fodder as a segue to get to, or like a spacer to get to my real topic. But yeah, you got any feelings about this, Lil Durk?
I feel like this. It's only a matter of time. Sad to say, but it's only a matter of time. He had plenty of people warning him. I think even Wallow warned Young Thug and Wallow. I think warned Lil Durk about the way they were going.
Oh, no, did.
And I want to say this: with Young Thug looking like he's about to get out, all you street niggas that be rapping about dry snitching yourselves on track so y'all can get hits and shit like that. All y'all should be on high alert, because if they can't get that nigga, they gonna get a nigga. And guess what? Look like Lil Durk was right there on the list.
Got the next one then. We're gonna get one on. We're gonna get one of these little nappy head, dreadhead niggas.
One of y'all, what you got?
One of them niggas that look like Tez and Tom.
What they gotta understand is like the fucking music industry is just like the school to prison
pipeline.
Like we getting you young when you young and impressionable. You're being successful or whatever. So it don't feel like you need to change.
And we're encouraging you to keep on making the type of music and hang with the type of people that we know is going to take you down.
And the culture is telling you.
But we got insurance policies on you, so even if you die, we still make money as a record label.
And
we're gonna sell your shit.
You got to be real.
I'm trying to tell you.
And the only way you got to be real is from the stupid shit that you've been absorbing from all these motherfucking rap songs and all the shit that you learn in the streets.
You know what I would do if I was a dude that was a rapper from I was in the street banging, or I'm still hustling, whatever the case may be. You know what I do? I rap about everything but street shit. I be rapping about goddamn Big Bird and Sesame Street. I be making kids out. I be doing everything else. So they ain't got nothing. Man, what? You gonna get mad at me about saying, keep the peace? Boy, I'll be out there rapping about everything opposite of what I'm doing. Make sure everything y'all get from me on record got something to do with something positive. You won't catch me, bitch. You won't go back and use my chorus against me and say give me what a Rico say I was a leader of a criminal enterprise. No, I won't.
All right, Tiz. I'm gonna go a little bit deep. Pause. I'm gonna go to the left, and I'm gonna come right back.
No, you're not. That's what I'm not gonna do.
All right.
I'm gonna stop you right there, buddy. Before we even go any further, we ain't gotta talk about. Hey, buddy. Hey, I don't know how we got from Lil Durk getting the rest of the hill, but we gonna stop that line of go there. Hey, player.
Humans are controlled by signs and symbols. Signs and symbols are what make our language, our words and letters, or whatever. That's why spelling is called spelling. It's a spell. Music is used by words, symbols, letters. With music, if you use certain type of minor keys and major keys, it evokes an emotion. So what I'm saying is, if you put shit out in the universe, it will come back. Whatever you put out there in the universe, especially with music, because music it's a magical power with it. You got to be careful with it.
No, I done definitely whip some niggas' ass because of a song.
Yeah. What you put out there, it's going to come back.
I done definitely had them moments. I bet you won't hit a motherfucker. Hit a motherfucker. And I be like, yeah, I would. Sure enough would. But yeah, so I get it.
Because that's a chant. And a
indeed.
Chant
it invokes that guttural language that we first started with.
Primal, instinctual shit about you.
Make you want to go out and spear something and make some steak.
and they're giving you the war drums on that beat and everything. That
Yeah.
it hits you, and then he got that bass and that vibration getting into your body or whatever while you're listening, and it will move you in a certain type of way. Like that. It's something about the sounds in music or whatever, in the levels that they are, and as far as like the keys and vibrations or whatever, it does something to a
I
person's
get it.
mind.
I get it. I get it. Okay.
Um,
You know,
uh,
you be
I'm
you be it's the
I'm
word
sorry.
choice sometime, brother. Like
I'm sorry. I'm
what?
sorry.
Like the
I
way
took
the
like a lot of music
vibrations get up and tell you, like, hey, play, you ain't gotta say
I
all that.
know.
We
No, I'm
got you.
saying
The
I took
music,
a lot
the
of
music has an
music
effect. We
classes.
got you. We got you. We
Yeah.
was with you at music and emotion. We was on the same page, and then you opened up a whole
But
different book and just yup.
uh, but I'm
Play.
only saying that because sometimes at work these young niggas they be rapping, and then they come to me and they know that I'm rapping or whatever, and I tell them be careful of the shit you put out there, or you know what I'm saying, like
I mean, if you talk about murder all the time, at some point, murder gonna find it.
yeah.
It's like if you start talking about a red car, all of a sudden you see a bunch of red cars. You ain't see them at first, but now every car red. Same thing. You attract whatever you put out there. It gonna find you.
Sorry, I got all spiritual and stuff.
No, it wasn't the spiritual part. It was the word choice at certain moments that got me a little
I
shaky. But
apologize.
the content was on point. I wish in between them moments of this the vibrating getting in folk, and then you wanted to get in anything over here talking about going left. But in between that, you were so articulate. I wish we could just have those moments just be the
I was
norm.
trying to give a warning,
With
and the
with,
warning
with
still
no,
got a warning,
don't give
so I
that
want
kind of
the
warning no
warning.
more. Just say, hey, I don't know what I'm about to say. I hope y'all understand what I'm about to say, or hey, hope this don't whatever. But don't you ain't gotta go in or go left or go nowhere with me play out with you. You know, we can just talk. It's okay. We don't have to do all that. No, sir.
Go to outer space. Is that a cool phrase?
Nope. Don't want to go out of. Nope. I'm good on going out of space, dude.
Oh shit.
That would Beyonce shit she want to do. She
Huh?
want to go higher and then get on top.
No, I see. I don't even listen to Beyonce to know. So yeah.
Oh, I know that song. I like that high song. That should be going because it got a remix that I listened to by J Beats called "Drip It."
I don't.
What is it? "Drip It Wetter" or something like that. But it's mixing her junk with a Twister song with the Twister junk. Get It Wet, and then it's mixing it with another song. So it's like 3 or 4 songs mixed together, and they all be different artists. That shit hard.
I didn't. I didn't. I don't listen to Beyonce to know, and her last name is Knowles. That's crazy.
Hey man. Well, you just don't knows, I guess.
No,
See what I did there?
Knowles or Carter.
All
Is it
right. Well,
Carter?
shout out to Lil Dirt. Free him. Well, don't free him if he guilty. If he
Mm.
innocent, free him. I don't know. Figure out if he did this shit, and then y'all get back to me, government, and let me know if he going to jail or not. I don't know what else to say about these YNs no more, man. Like I just pray for them because they don't want to listen to old heads. The ones that are of his ilk are not necessarily trying to leave their background enough. They want to kind of. You can't do both. You gotta choose, and
Mm-hmm.
you know. So just pray for them. Hope they find a better way, or realize the position they in and realize they don't have to do all that. But it is what it is, man. God bless them.
Mm-hmm.
Nakes and rap. As the year of truth continues on, and more rappers find they shit and self in some hot ass water. I just wanted to ask the question before I get to some lighter topics, some fun stuff. But is Jay-Z next in this year of truth? Is he the next one? Is he about to get did it?
Yeah, that's crazy because I did brought up Beyonce. Actually, you did. Anyway, I
See what I
don't
did
know,
there?
man. I hope not. I don't know because
'Cause-
I feel like this is the thing. I feel like when you're in business, you're gonna have enemies, and they can't wait. You know what I'm saying? For somebody to feel like, oh, we can get this.
That's what be killing me about all of these things, man. Like it be so many people coming out all of a sudden at the end, but like, where the fuck have you been for 20 years, 25 years?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And then,
how did you keep just being around this shit, laughing and grinning like it's cool? And what?
And I feel like if
What?
it's really any type of shit, I feel like Dame Dash would say something. He would have
Yeah.
already said something egregious. You know what I mean?
But the problem is how much did Dame Dash and Jay-Z actually party together. Like I know they
Mm.
went to like the industry stuff, like you gotta be at together, like the little brunches and meetings and stuff like that. But like
Mm.
how many times
Right.
was Jay-Z really partying and Dame with him doing it? Outside of a video shoot where they just
Oh,
drinking
true.
Cristal because it's part of the video. Shit, like you see what I'm saying? Like I don't know,
Yeah.
especially the way they ended thing. I don't know how close friend wise they really were. I know that they were tight business wise, but I don't know how.
All right. So
Yeah, I don't know. So I leave that part. I don't know. It's tough. But Dame does say a lot of stuff, and especially the stuff around Aaliyah is that stuff that I do put some credence to just because he was
yeah,
with her before she passed. So
yeah. Like
it's tough, man.
I feel like, well, one, there's some realities I already feel like it's just that's what it is.
Right.
Anybody in the show business, music,
Right.
Hollywood, all that, they've been around or are nasty. Something that's nasty.
What, nigga,
That's
what?
it. Period.
They
They
been
either
around or
nasty
are nasty.
or
Well,
they've been around something nasty. Like
shit, my boy, I
I
did
think
not
it's
see that coming.
I
Or
didn't I
are
didn't
nasty.
I don't I
Damn,
think
champ.
it's no
They're
way
That's
around
how
it.
omnipotent.
you feel?
I feel like it at
Damn.
certain levels, and some motherfuckers have certain levels, and certain motherfuckers got. All right, this is what I would expect a nigga that haven't never got shit to act like when they get to a point where they can get shit that they always want. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And before this, Jay-Z was a street nigga.
This is true.
I just want to put that out
This is
there.
true. That's
There's
a real
certain
point.
things and there's certain creeds and values and morals that street niggas have.
Man, you know
So
what?
if it was
You know what
something that
hurts?
happened in that period of time,
Right.
I can kind of expect that. I don't expect that to go away after a while. I expect that to gradually get away at a certain time. You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
say this, man. It made me feel good to hear Foxy Brown kind of denounce and say, "No, that ain't true. I didn't mess with him." But man, and he my favorite rapper. You know that's my favorite rapper
Yeah.
all time. So this is tough. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I think that nigga one of them nasty niggas, man. I think all of them niggas guilty, man. I think they all need to be locked
Like
up in a
I'm gonna be
cell with baby
honest.
oil by themselves.
I'm now mind you, I'm defending him.
Like
And
they
at
don't
first,
deserve to be out here in the regular world with us. They
I'm
not like us.
I'm defending him. I'm not really. I can't say I'm defending him, but I'm trying to bring like a perspective to it, unbiased perspective to it. And I'm not even a devout Jay-Z fan like you. You know, I was a Nas guy. I'm still kind
I'm
of.
sorry.
I'm still a Nas guy, but
I guess.
I've grown to like Jay-Z, and now that I've grown to like Jay-Z. You're saying that a person that I've grown to like is nasty. Now I feel some type of way.
Indeed.
You
I'm
get what I
sorry,
mean?
man. I do.
Like
But you know what make me get madder and madder at Nas every day? Watch Khaleesi's Instagram. You will want to punch that nigga in the face every time you see him.
I understand. Also, I
You
understand
blow
this
that
too.
bag.
I know crazy when I see it.
Yeah, that bitch is crazy. That bitch is fucking
I
crazy.
know crazy when I see it, and we all know crazy pussy is great.
She's nuts. You could tell she's fucking nuts. Unbothered, nuts. She's nuts, dude.
Confession. I'm a kind of addicted to crazy pussy. It's one of my confession. That is one of my flaws that I have. So I know crazy when I see it.
That bitch is crazy.
Well,
And
her last dude was Bill Murray.
I'd be like, yeah, I would.
Oh,
did you know that?
That's different.
You said what?
The last dude that Khalees went with was Bill Murray.
That's
Bill
different.
Murray.
I didn't know you was gonna say that.
Excuse me. Excuse me, Bill Murray let her go.
Okay. Oh shit. All right. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
I remember that shit. It was like grand opening, grand closing. One moment you see them with them,
This bitch
next
is
week they
crazy.
broke up. As soon as the
well,
world found out, they broke up.
well, a
She
beautiful
got great
segue from that is,
proportions. She's cute and all that, but that bitch is crazy.
That shit crazy.
well, hopefully these ladies aren't crazy. My next topic is
I bet
our
you so.
top 3 90s beauties that people forget to mention. So these aren't the big names like your Sanaa Lathan's or your
I gotta think.
Tyra Bankses or your Naomi Campbell, like the ones that everybody would first come to mind. These are the ones that are like, oh damn, yeah, she was fine. Damn, she was. And you always
Tyra
forget.
Banks wasn't even that fine.
So I figured we could do like a popcorn. You're right about that. I would agree. I'm just going by, what people would say, like the
All right, I got it.
universally accepted kind of like, oh yeah, she's accepted to be one of those 90s beauties.
I got you.
These are the underrated ones, the unsung heroes of 90s beauties that had us at the crib or in the movie theater. Like, oh yeah,
She was in there.
She should have been the main character. But you never hear anybody talk about her. So I figured we popcorn around. We all start with our bottom 3, then go to our bottom, our 2, and then our 1. All right. So my bottom and my pause. God damn.
Woo-wee.
Yep.
I don't even get a minute to think about this though, man. Hang on. Damn.
Oh my God, I can't believe I said that. My bad, y'all.
Sent out a questionnaire. Something. Hold on there, Tiz.
No, it's all good. Take your time. Take your time, my boy. Get your shit together. Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I'm gonna start it off, and then you still got Pat too. So you got
all right.
So my first one, she came into the game a little later in the 90s. She came into a show too that already had one of the baddest chicks of the 90s. That like, God, like she's to this day a lot of people's like in their top 10. And then this woman, I should say, came onto the show and the media was like, oh shit, she fine too. I like this show. So I noticed a lot of
singers and actresses.
These are 90s beauties. So it could be
Just
singers, actresses, it could be the girl from the commercial that you like, it can be the extra on Wild and Crazy Kids, like whatever whatever, as long as it's 90s and it's an unsung beauty, preferably a black beauty. But if you got something else in there, I understand.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, 90s is the main thing. Like they came out in the 90s, but nobody really thinks of them when like they're not the names that people go to or you hear in the conversations, or they're not always on that list of 90s beauties. Like you got to kind of know or be like thinking about it and be like, oh yeah. So my first one is Trina McGee, Angela from Boy Meets World.
Oh shit.
This lady.
Oh yeah.
All right, Trina McGee, right? When I used to, hey, it depends on what your type is. But especially at this phase of my life in late 90s, I'm like in late junior high school. I'm watching, Boy Meets World, no longer for the plot, just to watch Topanga every week. Because at this point, Topanga had got a little thick. Hey, I'm telling you, the high school mind of a young me in high school. And then this little Slim came across. I was like, oh. And mind you, at this point especially, I was really into brown skin girl. Like that was like the browner, especially that kind of like chocolatey complexion. And she had a dope little fit body. I was an athlete at the time, so I was into that kind of fit shape at that moment. So it was like she was the perfect little something for me to, oh yeah. And she had a different kind of like prettiness to her that was like, it wasn't like the rest of the women I was looking at around that time. Like I didn't see nobody that looked like her. She had a very unique face. So I'm like, oh yeah, okay, Angela and Topanga.
I gotta blow this up.
So now I got 2 on to watch every week. You feel me?
All right.
Hey, it's again. This is my 3rd.
All right.
You got your third. All right. So, Padawan, who is your third beauty that from the 90s that most people wouldn't think of or don't always come to, but yeah.
Let's see. Should I say?
Man, you say what
Oh
you
boy.
want to say, buddy. It's who you
Cree
feel.
Cree Summers from Freddie.
Dude.
Okay, everybody said that though. I thought that was a common one right
Nobody
there.
Come
Oh,
on,
Freddie.
man.
Talking about Freddie?
Yeah, Cree
Boy,
Summers.
everybody like Freddie.
Yeah.
I didn't even know her name. I was gonna say Freddie, but damn.
Boy, most people when I was growing up, and maybe this is a regional thing or like just my area thing, but all the conversations growing up, she was the one everybody wanted instead of Whitley.
Yeah.
Like, because Willie was like slim, but she was too skinny. Cree had like a little body.
Mm-hmm.
She
But
was
you
kind
can
of
hang out
quirky.
with Freddie, yo.
She was cool though. Like she hung out with Dwayne and she had that good little back and forth with what was the light skinned nigga name?
Ronnie.
Rod or whatever.
Ronnie.
Ron. So they used to have that little back and forth, like, and you could tell she was just like a chill chick. You could tell she probably smoked a little herb because she was kind of earthy, into like the hippie type vibe.
She's like that in real life.
Right. So you was like, hey, she just like, and she looked good. Like she was a pretty lady. Like she was fine as hell.
Word.
Everybody I know wanted to grab that fro. But I like that one because you don't always hear people just immediately throw the name. But in when I was growing up, she was on our list.
She was
like,
on my
one of the ones.
yeah, especially,
Yeah,
and she still look fine now. I've
Indeed.
seen her currently. She has like a Erica Badu hat.
I'm interested to see where you go for your next two after that first one. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, that was a big first one, man.
Yeah, that was crazy right there. That was one of them ones. All right, big dog, you up next, man.
Mine
Indeed.
is you're gonna have to help me with the name. R.I.P. Little Chicky Chick from Family Matters, Urkel's girlfriend.
Oh.
That was my second. That was my.
What's her name,
two.
Pat?
Michelle
name,
Thomas.
Pat?
Her name is Michelle Thomas.
Damn.
Boy,
right.
I had her queued up and ready to go because that was my number two. Boy, I used to always wonder, like, why is this nigga all sprung off of Laura when this was right there?
To get that.
And loved his funky draws, man. She was down for him forever. Like, she was the definition of a ride or die. Didn't have eyes for nothing else. Was willing to do whatever. Had his back on his science experiments. She liked the shit he liked. Wanted to go play poker with his shit and get their accordion on and shit. Like, I'm like, why is you
supported him?
Laura said
whatever he wanted to do.
Out, and this woman jumping through windows and all kinds of shit for you, climbing trees and shit, and looking beautiful. Look at that pretty face. God bless her heart. R.I.P.
Next two's gonna be tough.
Bruh, she's tough. She like, and the funny part is she's underrated because people forget about her. But if she had stayed alive and stayed on that show a little bit longer, she was going to break out. Like, because of her look and her personality, like on screen, like you can sell that in a lot of different movies. She could be the cool best friend, and I don't know how good of an actress she was outside of that character, obviously, because that's all I know her from. But I feel like if you gave her something else, she could probably be in like an ensemble role with like a bunch of other women and stuff. Like I feel like she had a lot of places that she could have broke out at if she had just stayed alive. So rest in peace to her, and damn, that was a good one because that was definitely my number two. So, well, now I don't have a top three anymore, guys. I have a top two. So I'm gonna give you my number one as my second. I picked this one for one because in every single sitcom, right? Every single sitcom that I watched growing up, black sitcom, I should say, this young lady, and even some of the ones of other ethnicities, right? This young lady would always pop up, and to this day, she still looks exactly like she did when she came across my screen the very first time. She was like the hot, and what made her special is people always forget about her, right? But on every show she did her little cameo in or her little like small role in, she always played as the girl that was supposed to be hotter than the hot girl on the show, or like the main girl that was supposed to be the girl that everybody was looking at. So I bring to y'all, and when I show y'all gonna be like, "Oh yeah, her. I remember her."
All right, man.
So
This
I
is
bring to
quite the
y'all
introduction.
the great Bianca Lawson. The name might not ring a bell to most people, but when you see the face, you will be like, "Oh yeah, I remember her." Bianca Lawson.
I do remember.
That was my one. Growing up, when I was like maybe
That picture's not doing her justice.
6, I mean, but she was the hot girl on all of the shows back in the day. On everything she played on, she was always like the one that was like, "Oh, she's the vixen." And
Oh, I got one for you.
when I was
All right.
ages 6 to maybe 12, 13, every sitcom, she was the fine girl, and I just was like, "Yeah, oh, Bianca Lawson." She always had some name like Megan or something like that. But yeah, that's my top 3. All right, Pat, your second of your top 3 at this point.
My second of my top 3 was Fancy from goddamn Jamie Foxx show. That was 90.
What list did you have that people weren't saying that she was one of them? Because I remember Garcelle Beauvais was everybody jumped back in the day on with Jamie Foxx. Like she was.
It's like they not like it's some
everybody
of that,
wanted a fancy boy. What?
It's
Fancy
like
pants.
I think I still feel like she's been forgotten though, because it's still like some like Sanaa Lathan, Jada Pickett, I was gonna say Lisa Bonet, but I feel like Lisa Bonet has been said
Oh,
at least.
everybody.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Denise,
saying? Like
I love Denise.
You might
She
as well
was
look
a
at her
lot of
daughter.
people's first crush.
Zoe Kravitz.
Even that too.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the genes are strong. Or whatever.
Indeed.
Tisha Campbell.
Good strong dungaree jeans.
Hey, you just named 2.
Tisha Campbell. All right, you lost me with that one.
Which one?
I ain't never liked
two
Tisha
out.
Campbell.
He said,
I ain't never look at Tisha Campbell like that. I want
She
to
was
really into that
she's
big
tough.
ass, that big moon face.
Yeah.
And it was something about her body. It was like I couldn't put my finger on it. It was like her torso was too small or too short or something. I wasn't like, even in house party, I was like, "Kid, if you don't go for Shireen right there, bro, what you doing?"
Word. Damn.
Right there, bro.
but
Man, if you don't risk that damn shit and go in there and drink some of that good Kool-Aid they making.
Mm-hmm.
and Vanessa Williams had a run.
Yeah, watch the game
So
with
you
her
can't
uncle.
name 5 people.
Yeah, this nigga the name.
But
Yeah.
no,
It is.
But he not naming no ladies that ain't already brought up on those
I'm
lists
saying,
already. Like he ain't saying
the
no
ones
under
that
the
You
won
can't
radar.
just name all of them. Yeah, one.
Yeah.
Skipping turns.
Nah, I'm mad that you keep giving me these women that everybody already know.
No, I'm saying those
everybody
are the
be
basic
saying
ones
already.
everybody know and stuff.
Quite
but
generic. Quite generic.
Generic. Bobby generic. Generic. Trying to think of some more. I tell you, all you got to do really, if you want to see all of them, is watch Family Matters for like a good 3 seasons, and almost all of them either dated Eddie, was a friend of Laura's, or the girl that was beefing with Laura.
It's my turn.
Go ahead, my boy. Calm down. Yeah, damn, he thinking about her right now, boy. He got that shit fresh in his mind.
My turn.
His swimmer said, "We ain't going to no circle. We ready to go, sir." God damn.
Do I have permission to share the screen, sir?
You got it, my boy.
Here we go.
Boy, she better be the banger of all bangers the way he acting.
Oh, you'll remember. You'll remember, damn it.
Boom. He is excited. That nigga said, "Boom, it ain't nothing pop up."
You see it yet? How come you don't see it?
You gotta add it to the screen, add it to the stage.
Okay, hang on. Let's go. Still not yet.
Let me see if I can get it. All right, there you go. I got you. Oh, Rachel True.
Rachel True. God,
everybody watch Half Baked. Okay, maybe I'm just rolling in the weirdest circles. But Rachel True was one of them ones.
Yeah, that's one of
I'm
my.
gonna tell you what made her fall off though.
This isn't great, but her older picks.
No. She pretty right there. It was when she got fluffier near some of them later seasons of Half and Half.
This is what I remember
And,
from Half Baked.
Half Baked. Rachel True was top notch. Yeah, absolutely. She was eating ice cream and shit.
That's my number 2, and she was down.
I ain't mad at that. Well, you and Pat both got number ones. I don't at this point. So, Pat, you up next, my boy.
Man,
and don't name the list of everybody on Google. You can't just go through everybody as you mentally go through your mind. He just sitting there thinking of every movie, just naming, her.
Right.
Her too. Ooh, and her too. Ooh, and her too. Like, hey, pick one as your
what
number
you should
one.
do?
Underrated 90s beauty.
Any one of Theo Huxtable's girlfriends. Probably.
Bruh. With them little side ponytails and shit.
Or Vanessa's
sweaters off the arm. Nick.
Vanessa had a cute little one. Friend.
I'm going to say something when we get off air.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if y'all can feel me or not, but I feel like Pat might be like, oh, maybe. But, yeah.
All right. I
say Justine.
Her name, she was on Waiting to Exhale. And what's her
Leela
name?
Rashawn.
Yes.
You going for MILFs?
Yeah.
He going for all of the women that everybody lusted after in the 90s anyway.
Like the people
everybody knew. Leela Rashawn was
You were too young back then to be going with her.
What?
I don't.
But yeah, I agree.
Fluffy now, though.
Nigga, people was lusting after Leela Rashawn all the way back in Harlem Nights when she was Sunshine, nigga.
She was dope.
She made that nigga call home and say, I ain't never coming home no more.
She's in her 60s now.
Like, what? Now she done, aged and caught up. But at the time, boy, like, Leela Rashawn was, what?
And there's the chick from Bad Boys.
It was You Need Pretty
Beverly
Lady.
Hills Cop 3. It's from Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Oh, was it the chick from Bad Boys that got killed?
No.
Oh.
No. Oh, no.
Gabrielle
in real life? No.
Huh?
Marissa Tomei?
Chick. I'll get her. Hang on.
Talking about the white girl?
No, man.
Like, what girl from Bad Boy?
Hang on.
Bad Boys. I finally saw the last one.
Yo, that nigga, what's the little boy name that done grown up now?
Yeah, that nigga went in.
That boy got surgical in that bitch, didn't he, boy? I was like,
it made that shit look like
that Call of Duty shit had him going. He was in that bitch.
Like Call of Duty and everything.
Bruh,
sharing the screen.
Got tactical. I'll talk about tactic cow. All right. Let's see. Oh,
Teresa Randall. Yeah.
Boy, you should have just said Girl 6. Oh my God. Yup.
Yeah.
Teresa Randall. Boy. It was them eyes. Them eyes, them lusty eyes, man. Like she looking at you like, come here. Give me your soul. Yeah, Teresa Randall was that one.
Dopeness.
Yeah, that's the number one. That's the one.
You think so?
Yeah, buddy.
I'll agree with that.
She had it all. She was like body, face, always like seemed like she was a good actress. And whenever you watch her on like interviews and shit, she always seemed like she was real chill.
There was just something on
like
her.
She probably smoked that shit.
There was something about her. Apparently, her man was a father MC, and they went through a thing, and she was like homeless in LA for like until Bad Boys came up.
Shit.
So that put her back on, but whatever.
Thank God. Don't have her out there.
So I guess that would be my number one.
I ain't mad at that number one, my boy.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. And you don't think about her at all much. Like, yeah, that was a good one. All right, man. Y'all let us know in the chat in the comments below, man. Hey, who is y'all top 3 90s beauties that
Did you have your last one?
That are underrated? No, because my number 2 was taken by you, and then I only had 3.
Okay.
Fair enough. And then after that, it gets kind of sketchy with like, after all the one, then Pat said a list.
Yeah.
I was
Then it
saying
gets I'll
that
give
was
you one. I don't know if this was 90s or not. When did Soul Food come out?
Who are you talking about?
Cousin Faith.
Cousin Faith.
Get the pick.
The movie. 97. So it count.
Okay.
That was
Where's she at?
Hold on, give me a second, buddy. Give me a second. Let me get the tab right.
Oh, I think I know who you're going to. Is this
Cousin Faith.
Is this
You know Cousin
Boris's
Faith.
wife?
No, she was the one that got old boy to cheat. That was cheated with Cousin Mouse. She was the dancer.
Yep.
That came in and Cousin Mouse fucked upside the wall. To the do 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 do.
I approve.
Do do
I
do do
concur.
do. Yeah, Cousin Faith, boy.
It's something about that damn bandana, that 90s bandana.
If I wasn't trying
and the
to be a
dance
little
thing.
more respectable right now, man, I'd say some nasty shit about Cousin Faith. Cause when that movie came out, boy, a couple of hard socks. Cousin Faith was that one back in the day, boy. Soul Food as a movie was just wrong for a young child. All them damn beautiful women one damn movie all hanging together. It was like, God damn, what kind of family y'all got? See why y'all always got all these niggas out here going to jail and shooting and fighting and shit. No, you was that one bum ass sister or ugly sister.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
it's like all y'all. All right. Crazy work.
Yeah, very much so.
But yeah, man, them my top three, and them my topics for tonight. Pat, if you got anything, man, we can roll with those. I ain't got nothing else.
No, well, all right. 166, episode 166. We still talking shit. And I got some shit to talk about on 166. Good and fuckery.
Good and fuckery.
Oh yeah, there's some fuckery too. On this week's good and fuckery, I like to give a shout out to all the big booty girls that work wear tights that has inspired me to do my best and look my best while I'm at work. This one is for you. God bless you. Anyway, first topic of the week. I saw a video and this shit made me laugh, and I wonder if this shit is true. So I'm gonna ask you: do y'all think Michael Jackson beat up Tupac?
No,
I didn't hear the whole story.
But I do think he a crip.
I do.
I don't know about him beating up nobody. He was frail, especially once he got on them drugs kind of heavy and them painkillers and shit.
He said Tupac said something about Quincy Adams, Quincy
Jones' daughter, Kadada, the one that he was dating.
Yeah, and then Mike said I consider her like my niece, whatever, and then they got into it. And they said gave him the boot bap.
I don't believe it was no boot bapping.
Couple things about that. I never heard. I read everything about Tupac back in the day, and every story I read about that encounter between Quincy Jones and what was going on never had a Michael Jackson element to it. Michael Jackson back in the days, and that would be the 90s too. I think he's a very agile dude. I would give it to his credit that he'd be able to defend himself very well with a lot of stuff. There's a lot of
I'm just imagining the shit. I'm sorry.
Well, listen,
my brain can't process.
There's a lot of writing from Tupac's homeboys that said Tupac couldn't really fight like that.
And that may be true, but I ain't never heard about Michael beating nobody ass either. Now, if you told me Jermaine came in and whooped somebody's ass, or Jackie came in and flipped the table, I might roll with you. Even Tito, because Tito looked like a bona fide gangster of the family. But if you tell me, and we're talking about again, this is Michael after Pepsi commercial. This is Michael after he done started taking the painkillers, the vitiligo to start kicking in. This is bird chest Michael, all frail bodied, wind blowing his little shirt in the wind for the black and white video and shit. This is who Michael was back then. I don't know. I don't see him at that stage. If you tell me Michael before the painkillers, like off the wall, Michael might have did it. Maybe.
I'm just saying. Just imagine Michael hitting somebody.
But the skinnier he got,
okay?
I don't know,
Are
man.
you okay?
Could have blown and made that nigga moonwalk.
I know you're okay.
Didn't you see the sketch where Michael beat Martin up and when he went to Hollywood? He could do it.
This is true. I'm not saying that them kicks gonna be like a goddamn Muay Thai fighter or something. He get the kicking you in the leg and the body. It's gonna be serious.
With sound effects.
Bruce Lee.
Like, I'm gonna tell you. Now, wouldn't it be some crazy shit if that nigga was in there beating that nigga up and that shit looked like y'all played the video game Moonwalker when that nigga be shooting lightning out his hands and shit and throwing his hat and shit? What if that nigga was in there doing shit and then as he do his finishing move, that nigga break out into a whole dance routine, backup dancers come out the back, start leaning and shit.
I like
wipe his nose.
Right, and he ended with a major uppercut. Oh!
I lied to you not. I'm reflecting now, but when my mom had the grocery shopping in Walmart and they had Street Fighter and Moonwalker in the same spot, I didn't know what she bought until we got home because I was right there playing both of them shits.
I ain't bad at you, Moonwalker.
So I'll say no, but he probably could.
I don't know. I don't know because I don't know how either one of them fight. It'd be a cool celebrity death match.
That shit would be fun.
If they brought that show back with the little claymation, John, that'll be a cool one to watch. Just to see what come up. But I
ain't
don't
gonna
know.
make that shit.
I don't believe it. I feel like something like that, even back then without social media, I feel like it still would have come out as something like that. Like that's kind of crazy. And Tupac is such a big mouth. I don't see him keeping quiet about that all these years.
Nah.
Yeah.
Even if he laughed it off, like, man, my boy Mike,
Yeah.
But I don't see it being quiet.
Yeah, plus I think Michael Jackson would have probably bought his publishing or some shit if it really was some beef. Because that's what Michael be doing. Michael be doing. Oh, really?
That nigga will get your masters on your ass, boy. He was about that business. But yeah.
All right.
Well, also this week.
What did you think, Pat? Though, did you think no?
What do you think I did? That
you think he did?
No, I don't think it happened. Cause like y'all said, I feel like it would have been out, but I just in my head I couldn't help but imagine Tupac and Michael Jackson in the Def Jam Vendetta match.
Boy,
going
Michael Jackson got a razor sharp hat.
Are you okay?
Tupac special move is he pulls the gun off of his tattoo and gets to shooting it for real.
Oh no! Think about the cinematics when they win. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson be sitting there looking in your face like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And then Tupac
talk about something. Oh my enemies!
And then he spit in the camera face and walk away.
Oh shit! Oh, that would be fun.
Nah, Michael Jackson would spin around into dust like the "Remember the Time" video. Right in his face.
Nigga, whip your ass and just fade away. You never have evidence on me, bitch.
And then midway through the match, he turned into Thriller.
Hey man, can I just say this though? And I know it's been said by comedian Black Ron in a bit, but that is the coldest shit I've ever seen in a video. That nigga pulled up to the king, the goddamn Pharaoh.
Eddie Murphy.
Danced around in front of that nigga, talking about how he fucked his bitch. And she remember that time. You better remember. And we fell in love.
That nigga's toxic.
You remember? On the phone. You and me. What? Bitch, that's when you was on the phone with the 3 o'clock. I knew it. God, get this nigga. And then this nigga just fades away.
Remember the Black Ron said that's when he was.
That's that Orlando Brown. That's that. I'm telling you, boy, Michael Jackson was a cold nigga on the low, man.
Toxic and petty.
Hey man,
that was a dope video,
man.
Look,
man, if you ever listen, man, ain't nobody really dying, man. He in there turn Annie ass up to him. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? And he beating the shit out of Annie. That way he got that. He heard Annie saying it. He was like, oh, I'm gonna put this in my next song.
Toxic. Him and Prince. That is one of the greatest beefs of music history.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, man. If what up, Rod in peace, man. Be safe at work, my boy. Always love, big dog. That's a brother of a certain age, y'all. Make sure y'all go over to his channel too and support the work. Pat, stop.
That's the remix.
Right. Go over to a brother of a certain age page, man. Make sure y'all subscribe there too, man. That was the other creator we was talking about at the top of the show, man. So
and check him out for Halloween.
Indeed, and he's another one of our partners as well. So definitely a brother and another just a dope content creator. So support, and my boy, be safe at work, my guy. But yeah, man.
Yeah. Next.
Yeah.
Just for the end of that, Pat, there was recently I saw some footage of Prince playing out some of Michael Jackson's songs in his concert after Michael Jackson passed. Did you see any of those?
That's cold.
No,
I forgot what the song was.
I would love to see.
But he would do his thing, and then I think Prince would keep the same beat, but then they would do a little Michael Jackson,
That's
at the end
dope.
of the concert there.
I like that.
Yeah,
after all of that years that like you still can, show respect. Like I wish that's one of them dream matches that I wish like they could have been more cordial and actually collabed on stuff more. Like I wish they could have got Prince to show up to the We Are the World, John. I wish him and Michael had maybe did like a couple of songs, like one on his project, one on Michael's project.
You know what?
Like just to have those like amazing musical minds, amazing dancers, like the performance you could get out of them having a song together at like the Grammys or something. Like that would be amazing watching them two perform together. Prince fucking it up on the guitar, Michael doing all his moves, then they get together and do some shit because both of them could dance. And then like, oh man.
That remind me. I feel like if he did show up to the We Are the World session, him and Mike could be right there joking the rest of them that couldn't sing in there, because you seen that video where
they would have been in there correcting everybody, because Michael was already like, well, you got to sound like this and let me lay this reference track. So Prince would have been in there like, hold up, man, y'all ain't even playing the music right. Hold on, let me show you. Hey, look, like, give me that give me them drumsticks. Hold on, let me show you how to do this. He would have been to rearrange the whole shit. Like him and Michael would have made it just about them. Next thing you know, it ain't nothing but them two in the room.
I think we probably would have had something close. We probably would have had something close around COVID time. I think those two would have at least performed together. With like how everything went,
and
versus
kind of being in unrest,
just kind of the way that it went, that sort of deal. But did you know? Apparently, Michael Jackson, when he was doing the song "Bad," a verse was for Prince. He sent a verse to Prince.
Yeah, because he didn't want to say your butt is mine. I wouldn't have wanted to say it either.
I remember that.
I think that's the worst shit ever. Like, that's the dumbest shit Michael Jackson ever said out of his mouth. Like, what, nigga? Because I don't know. All right. Even back then in the early 80s and shit, right? I don't know of no context in which nobody has ever been about to fight, do anything other than fuck, and they talking about your butt is mine. Like, I ain't never been like for all that, nigga, just put the parental thing on and just say ass. Oh, I'm gonna beat your ass, or I'm about to fuck you up, or I'm gonna whoop you, something. But like, your butt is mine. Whoever says that?
It just wasn't meant to be.
That is not how you want to start off no song when you're supposed to be tough. Like, nigga,
and that's how Wesley Snipes start off his acting career.
You come and talking about your
yeah.
No, it's not, nigga.
That's Blade in them subways.
That's why all them niggas was trying to jump him, because that nigga came down there. Them niggas down there trying to roller skate, practice their graffiti and shit. This nigga come and told him, "Hey, your bud is mine." What? Get this nigga. Get this nigga. This nigga trip
like the Crow.
Right.
Just like
Spikes and bedazzles and shit everywhere, man. I would have been ready to whoop your ass
just
too. You
like
could have
Ghost
talked about
Rider.
your butt is mine. What the fuck is this nigga on?
That
He
nigga
got
just
everything
like
but a
Ghost
ball
Rider.
gag. He got everything but a ball gag. I don't know what kind of freaky shit you on. You cut it talking about my butt.
Your
Yo,
butt
nigga,
is
what?
mine.
Kind of. I don't even know how to take. Like that's you. I gotta whoop your ass because
Right,
it's not.
just
I
like
don't
the
even know what kind of
Vescagomer.
threat that is. Like that's some prison shit. Your butt is mine. What, nigga?
For real.
I don't know how to take.
Substitute the subway for a prison.
Bruh, I gotta believe you, and I gotta fuck you up beyond recognition because I gotta make sure you don't get my butt. At this point, you've put me in a survival mode, like I'm in the pen, like I need to really protect my ass, and I'm gonna do so with the ferocity of all 10 lions. So you've now just got an ass whooping, even if you were just coming in there trying to be funny tough. No, that ain't how you start the conversation, player.
Gonna stab you with the spikes on your jacket.
So I understand Prince kind of being like, man, what the fuck kind of shit this nigga sent me over? You could have put me on Thriller. You could have put me on goddamn Man in the Mirror. Could have had a guitar solo on Human Nature, but you gave me goddamn your butt is mine.
You
know what? And he could have gotten Prince for two things. Because he got slashed for something, and he got David Lee Roth, one of the guys from Thing to do guitar.
If you don't like, think about all of the other great songs Michael Jackson had on that bad album. You sent him that and said, "Hey, I know what'll get him. Your butt is mine." If you don't send this, man, tell that
maybe
nigga
in his mind.
He said that he told that nigga don't ever call me
Prince
again. And for 30 years, he ain't talking to that nigga no more.
Maybe in his mind,
got some cold
Prince
shit.
could probably say that shit fly as a bitch. Maybe that's what he was saying.
Hey,
maybe that's what he was thinking in his mind.
That's the beginning of that's the most ferocious pause game ever played. That nigga said, I will not speak to you again for 30 years because you sent me a pause worthy bar to
and not
collab
only that,
with.
I'm gonna run you over.
Like think about how petty you gotta be to not send it back with like with an alteration to the line of, hey, what you think about this? No, I'm just not doing it, and don't talk to me for 30 years, nigga. We're done. Right. We'll never be friends, bitch. Damn.
You should you should ask a brother who his top 3 are. Brother of a certain age.
Oh my God.
Who are your top 3 90s women?
Crazy as fuck.
That's crazy work. Straight nasty work, son. That's wild.
That's what the Gimp said to Ving Rhames. Hey, Ving Rhames couldn't be the boss after that.
Boy, your bud is. Hey, that nigga damn near had on the Michael Jackson outfit. I'm telling you, take the ball gag out. That
all Ving
Rhames. Ving Rhames, he was what did they call him? They called him Marcellus. He was the boss.
Yep.
Not after that. Not after that.
He won't boss in that moment.
Wallace look
he was the employee for a few minutes. Yeah.
After that, it's like, shut up, Marcellus.
Right, nigga, man. Nigga, hey, man.
Hey,
like, as soon as you say something, like, as soon as you be like, shut up, Marcellus, that nigga be like, fuck you. No, a nigga did fuck you. You can't never talk shit to me no more, nigga. Never. You had a dick in you, sir.
What do
we are no longer ever on the same level again in no shape, form, or fashion, sir. You just, sir.
I'm gonna give your wife a foot massage, a back massage.
What? I'm rubbing everything now, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. In front of you. Shut up before I call the Gimp. Shut up before I call that nigga back to come. Shut up before I call that white man come fuck you again. Shut up.
Before I tell you what Marcellus Wallace looked like.
I had a Gimp on speed. That, hey man, come get this nigga.
Put that Band-Aid on your ass.
Right.
I'm looking at the track list in the bag. I'm looking at the track list in the bag, and y'all right. He could have put him on all these other songs,
big
like
300-pound TD Jakes power bottom ass nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Wish you would talk smack to me. Shut the hell up, Marcellus. Bitch, your name is Marcellus, and you had a white cock in you. Shut up.
Don't tell.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't tell nobody.
Hey, matter
What
of fact,
happened here today?
I'm the boss now. I run this
Yeah.
shit. Give me the briefcase. Shut up. Give me the briefcase.
What do Marcellus
Pick up the briefcase.
Wallace?
Put it in the car.
Before I rip that Band-Aid off and tell the gimp come get this other hole.
Give me a sandwich.
I'm looking at the track listing of Bad, right? And you're right.
All right.
It's so many other songs Prince
Bruh.
could have been on, like Speed Demon, Liberian Girl, Man in the Mirror, Dirty Diana.
Bruh.
Smooth Criminal.
Can you imagine these two songs right here? Man in the Mirror, at the breakdown when Mike really goes into the crescendo, and you got Prince's drums and guitars underneath that. What, nigga?
Dirty Diana might probably.
Oh, you could have done the guitar.
Dirty Diana
is right up Prince's alley. That's his content. That's his sound. That's his element.
That was the one. He should have put him on that.
Them two would have screamed each other out of the goddamn booth. It would have been so many falsetto and high pitch, high C's hit. Boy, glass breaking everywhere. And can you imagine like the video or like the first time they performed that shit together? And Prince and it's dark on stage and it's just smoke and the spotlight hit and Prince just sitting there playing the guitar. Then Mike come through singing. Then Prince come through this. What, boy?
Prince could be the other guy that Dirty Diana was messing with behind Michael Jackson back.
It won't no internet, but they would have broke the internet back then. Like everything would have been about that. That moment would have had people fainting at home.
Dirty Diana.
Like I remember how big Prince and Mike was back then. Like they were the it. You put both of them together, that would have been like, man, bro. That's crazy.
And then you have you got Quincy Jones in the background. Mo down,
bruh. Like you would have had like 3 superheroes at the height of their powers. With super soldier serum boosted through their veins real quick to give them an extra little boost, and they done ate the damn Black Panther flower.
Road to Your Butt Is Mine.
Come on, bro. Well, he was in there with Marlon Brando and them on that weird shit back with Richard Pryor and them, but that was that booger sugar, man. I'm hoping his old ass ain't still messing with that.
Indeed.
So what Quincy, like 90 something?
Well, you know what? That's a good question. Let's look this up now.
Like late 80s. Quincy, late 80s, early 90s.
He's 91.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be.
Yeah, he need to leave that shit alone now, man. He ain't left it alone now, man. His nose is shot.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga blow boogers the size of snowball.
This nigga name is Quincy Delight Jones Jr.
Hey, that sounds like somebody.
QD3.
Yeah, that's definitely your butt is mine. Your butt is mine. Delight.
What? Who named you? Who?
His mama thought he was a delight.
Or he had a daddy like Marvin Gaye daddy.
It's bad enough that his name is Quincy.
You know, back then a lot of them dudes back, especially in the 30s and shit, though, you know, them dudes were really down low. It won't come out, but it came out in little weird little ways like that, you know.
Oh God.
Just saying.
Oh God.
My name Quincy.
We gonna name him Quincy. What's his middle name gonna be? Let's call him Delight. He's such a delight.
No. Quincy was a name like Curtis. That was like a real name back then.
No, Quincy was the hard part, but the Delight, the daddy slipped that in there just to let people know, hey, he a junior there. Let me make sure everybody know he part of me.
Okay.
Light.
Yeah.
So they know his heritage. So Quincy ain't stand a chance when Marlon Brando came in there. He was like, well, shit, your bud is mine.
Said, you really are a delight.
And Marlon talking about something.
He is a junior.
Can't refuse.
He is a junior.
All of them got nasty.
Pause.
And Richard in the back sliding around on on cocaine, like skis and shit.
Oh, pause.
Freak off.
Yeah, that was the original freak offs right there. Them back in them Hollywood days. Even back in the 20s and the 40s, back in the casting couch days when them niggas, the niggas that made MGM, Meyer and Goldwyn and all them niggas was back there fucking them little young girls, putting them in the talking about put you in the movies. and they end up being some extra in Tarzan. They get mauled by a lion or a gorilla.
That was the real how Richard Pryor caught on fire.
What
Baby
all
oil.
when you look at all of them actresses from back then, bro, from even back in the 30s before Quincy and them, man, you look at them first actresses, man, all of them was on drugs by the end of their career.
Oh yeah. They say what's her name? Did the
Crazy work.
shit. What's that? Oh man, what's that movie? It's in black and white, then it goes in color. Judy Garland had a fucked up life like that.
Wizard of Oz, yeah.
Wizard of Oz. So they drugged her up like all the time. And she was in pain doing the whole thing. They made her have like abortions. The studio paid for these things for these
because the studio head was fucking her.
Yeah.
And a lot of them girls was underage when they first started. They was like 15, 16-year-olds. They was trying to pass off as grown women. Them girls was young as hell. Fresh off the bus.
Not even. If you get a chance to look at Shirley Temple, the little girl who did the Shirley Temple, look at her life coming up.
They did her dirty.
They did her grown ass men in the way that they were. That's why you don't even see it now.
That baby was like what, 6, 7, 8?
Yeah.
She was a small child dancing with Bojangles and shit.
Yeah. They and treating her like a grown woman in a lot of ways and stuff.
Yeah, bro.
And like, the way that they made her dance was like for a little kid, it was like provocative dancing for grown men and shit. If you ever go back, I think there's documentaries on it too.
Right.
Yeah,
man. Freak off's been going on, man. It's been nasty niggas out here, man. Been
for sure.
These gimp ass niggas fucking Marcelluses.
For sure.
Look, the nigga grabbed Terry Crews big ass. So you know, hey, man, he was on that same shit. All of them be weird, man. They get to doing that booger sugar and rubbing that weird shit on them, and next thing you know, the lights get to blinking funny, and they start, man.
And I really think it's like most people are naive to it. It's not like you act and then you go searching for these substances. These substances, there's people that give you that stuff.
And a lot of them stuff been the same shit they've been using at gay raves, freak off parties, these weird sex things for years. Like not since them, but like since the 70s. 60s.
There's
70s.
Guys that supply them in the business. There are business suppliers. That's what they do in there.
And a lot of these dudes got these doctors on staff as their consultants and all this shit just to prescribe them this shit. Just like Michael Jackson had with the propofol.
Yeah.
But then, a lot of them you start getting on them drugs, man, you watch how crackheads act. Them niggas be in the damn crack house doing some wild shit. So you know if you just rich and a crackhead, you just on some different dope, but it's still you still a dope fiend.
Because how it starts for a lot of them back in the day, so they can't keep up with the demand and stuff. And then somebody offers them, here's a little coke, here's a little something to keep you going, so you could finish your tour.
Yeah, you can't go down.
All that sort of stuff.
Sleep.
Then all of a sudden, you need it.
Yep. Then you tweak your ankle on tour, so now you need your doctor give you a little Percocet, a little Vicodin, a little something to take the edge off. Then you get all anxious now because now you're on 4 different drugs and you're addicted. So now you're trying to figure out. So then they give you a little something for the anxiety, and next thing you know, you high as fuck, and now you're addicted, and you're in there in the freak off.
Remember,
with your dick and Marcellus.
This is This is one part of the movie. If you remember, I don't really like the guy, but Mark Wahlberg when he played the rock star. I think it was called Rockstar. You remember that movie at all?
Long hair, that weird looking wig.
Yeah, it was for all, it was okay in terms of entertainment just to watch as a movie. But one of the parts in it I remember was like he was just in the routine of doing the drugs, the girls, and performing, right? That when his girlfriend or his fiance finally met up with him, he was like, yeah, I'm going to meet you when we get back to like Philadelphia. And she's like, we are in Philadelphia. And he didn't even know, like, he was just so in the mix. That's where he was, Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of that, that tour life too, to your point, like, it gets to be like the same thing every night. So you get caught in a loop, and the next thing you look up, it's a year that went past, and you done been stuck in this loop of get high, do show, get high to come down, do weird shit while I'm high. Because now my fetishes, like, I don't even realize I'm getting more and more desensitized to just regular shit. So now when I do go home, having regular sex with the wife don't feel the same. So
Yeah.
now I'm out on tour, or now I'm calling up the people from tour. Hey, can you hook me up with this one? Or now I'm at the strip club more. Then next thing you know, I'm out here just being disgusted because
Yeah.
I'm looking for, same way I'm looking for the next high. I'm looking for the next thing that's gonna actually satisfy me because now regular shit it won't do. So I done had a
And not
threesome
only
with a
that,
foursome, and I had a girl that got shitted on by a panda, and I done had, like all the weird shit they be in. They go over to Dubai and
Well,
they get them animals involved, and them princess be like, it'd be some wild, nasty shit.
I feel
and I
And it's
sorry.
think the case
twisted
with a
for.
lot of that is you're not even hanging around your normal crew. Now you're hanging around with people you're buying drugs with and for, far removed from the people you used to surround yourself with,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now you got drug friends, you got fiend friends,
Cause
you
those
know?
friends gonna tell you not to do that shit.
Yes, yes, exactly.
That's
You
exactly.
know, and then you can't turn around when your mind's not right and your business, you don't know where your money's going, you're not saving any, your record company's pimping you at the end. That's how it's part of the cycle, I think, man. you know
Dear God,
And
this has been the weirdest year of truth. It's already been a weird start to the decade. I just pray the universe, God, whoever anybody believe in, everybody just touch and agree that 2025 would be much different, and it would be like less of this weirdness going on, the nasty shit, and we can just get back to our regular scheduled program and just, talking shit about one another, and just normal shit. And,
mm-hmm.
and
yeah,
but like, oh man, I am exhausted from diseases and pandemics and insurrections and brutality and Cat Williams interview and goddamn just this has been the wildest damn 4 years of my personal life. Like, and I don't know that much has changed for the better. Like, usually it's been like I look back and I be like, damn, it's been a while, 4, 5 years. But it's because like, damn, look how much technology grew, or look how much this has changed, or this is now cool, or look at this. This came out of nowhere. This didn't even exist before. But this has been more like just we stagnant, but it's just like a bunch of weird bullshit. Like, what is going on? Like,
Well, some other shit that's been going on this week.
oh
Motherfucker.
Lord, you got more, Jesus Christ.
go for it, man.
Kamala Harris. She had this one speech where she was talking about she was working at McDonald's with minimum wage, and then this week Trump decides to work at
Oh
McDonald's
yeah, I
for an
saw
hour.
that nigga with the apron on, looking stupid as hell, man.
Yeah,
Trump
that
is, man. You know what?
is a
If
troll
Trump
of
if Trump
trolls.
was not rich and he was just one of the people at his rally, we would be looking at him like he is a straight gump. But just because he's rich and he's famous, we give him a pass because he just everything he do, he just look goofy. It's like, you
Yeah,
sit your dumb looking ass down with that hair and his weird little walk and the way his like posture is, like he got a hump but he don't got a hump in his back. It's like he weird, yo. He just weird.
I
He
have the
just like,
greatest people. I have the best,
yo.
and we're doing it bigly. You
He one
know,
of them kids that was sitting over there with the Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh cards over there in the corner with the weird hoodie on, and he didn't really talk a lot, and he kind of like threw Ninja Stars still, but he was in like the 10th grade and shit. Like, dude, you all right?
and I got money.
That would be Trump, but
Money.
he just happened to get a bunch of money from his daddy and get rich. So now he's just like, oh, I'm cool. No, you are weird, buddy.
About
he
as
is,
weird
man.
as the face of his parents. You seen your
All of
parents' face?
it.
Their faces be looking like they had
Bruh.
glued them shits on. Like he looked like Edgar from the first Men in Black. Like
Look at
shit.
his kids. His kids all look like something's off.
Mhm.
It's not like
Them
I
damn
can't put my
reptilians.
finger on it.
Them
Wait,
It's
she got
like,
reptilians.
he got that one daughter, yo. I
Shit
forget. They got
shifters.
he got one daughter.
dear,
I forgot what her name
to
is.
all the people out there, I apologize if this is an offensive term. I don't know no more what the terms are, but it's like mildly mongoloid.
Oh boy,
It's like
Mm.
some in the eyes and the facial features. It's like a chromosome is off somewhere.
you might as
Uh,
well say inbreeding.
Something. it's very, and then he be talking about his kids weird, talking about he would have sex with his daughter, or he would holler at his daughter. Like, nigga, why? How did your brain go there?
He does have some dope daughters, man. Come on.
What?
Have you seen his daughters?
Yeah, but they ain't my daughters.
All right. Hang on one second.
I don't know.
This
I don't know that I be thinking about. I want to holler at my daughter though, bro.
No, I'm not saying like, I'm just saying in
I'm talking
general.
about what he said. Yeah, and that if another politician was like, yeah, Trump's daughters, okay, cool. But
What's her?
them your daughters you talking about, sir? You nasty nigga.
Yeah, very much so.
That is how we get them kids in the hills have eyes. That's exactly how it happens.
Mm-hmm.
That gene pool get thin and they start getting crazy.
The faces start melting off their skull and shit.
And next thing you know, they chasing the tourists through the goddamn mountains of Appalachia.
With
that Tiffany Trump. Tiffany Trump looks like she does porn.
Mongoloid.
Her name sounds like she does porn.
It's their features. It's some up in their upper lip area, in their eye and nose area. It's the way that eye it's they got some going on. It's not normal. And Trump got that weird shit too. They all look crazy.
Inbreeding.
I'm telling you, I believe it. You know, hey man, especially back in the day, way back, a lot of them crooked Caucasian families that was down with the Germans and trading them and all, and they was into that, one race and let's make sure we keep everything pure. I believe a lot of them was keeping it pure in the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Like the royals used to do back in the day, the monarchs. Used to sit there and be marrying your sister and crazy shit. Talking about let's keep the man. Fuck that. Like, this is my sister. I don't understand it, but okay, God bless them.
They want the same bloodline. You got to be in there.
Like at least, hey man, hey look, man, this gonna okay, never mind. Nope.
Isn't that I don't want you guys beating me up over this, so I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna get myself in trouble with my geography.
I don't get that one. You lost me there, buddy.
Is it what you guys are from Virginia, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Isn't West Virginia kind of that?
We don't claim West Virginia. We don't claim West Virginia at all. Matter of fact, we don't claim it.
I know that.
Hate it.
So what I would say is this. I won't beat you up for it because a lot of people who are not from that area or close enough to that area, they do assume because Virginia, it's like the same.
Yeah.
What I would say is this. Culture-wise, no. West Virginia is more rural, and when I say rural, not as much farm, more like coal miner, up in the hills, moonshiners. Very much so.
Yeah.
We are on the other side of the Appalachian Mountains. So like southern Ohio, West Virginia, northern Kentucky, that area kind of have a similar culture. Virginia is more of a military, and it used to be, again, back in the old days, it was like one of the richest states in the nation. So
I wasn't associating you with it.
So Virginia, so what I would say is the cultures are not at all the same. So like if you came there, you would be like, no, they're not associated. Like they're not similar.
Yeah, I wasn't putting you guys. I was just making sure
they are right beside each other, though. Yes.
Yeah,
like if you look at a map, absolutely, yes.
I'm not saying West Virginia was a part of Virginia, and then they were acting real crazy out there, so we gave them West Virginia.
Yeah, those are the crazy motherfuckers. Yeah,
y'all do that crazy shit over there, and we stay over here. You know what I'm saying?
Nutty over there, buddy.
I said that like I was in charge of Virginia.
That's where they get the fracking.
Yeah, I get that. I've known a couple people I've worked with from West Virginia. Some real. And I know that crazy shit.
And I don't mean all of them, but that is where the crazy shit you hear about. The stories, that's where it, yep.
Yeah.
Hatfield and McCoy type shit and all that.
Yeah, they're more they're more Ohio-esque and Kentucky.
Yeah, southern, that whole, that like Ohio Valley region.
Like
It's
wrong
kind of what
turn,
they call it.
motherfuckers.
It's like they have a very similar culture in that specific area. Now you go further up in Ohio, it's a little different, obviously, but that specific region, they all kind of live that same kind of rural lifestyle. A lot of trailers, a
Yep.
lot of people out there mudding and shooting off potato guns and
I had no reason in
going
my life.
hunting and fishing for fun. You know, it's that lifestyle, that old country lifestyle.
Yep, I have no
Yeah.
reason in my life at all to go.
Now you do have areas of Virginia where people live their lifestyle, but it's not the same because it's not the mountain culture of it is very different. Like, you know, you got country people everywhere. You got country Texans, country whatever that do hunting and fishing, but it is very unique in that particular area the way it looks as opposed to everywhere else. So our country is still a little different.
And I'm from the area of Virginia that is completely opposite from that side.
Yeah. Pretty much same. Like my rural areas that's closest to me would be like maybe if people got a farm somewhere. But it's not like most of my area looks like the area I grew up in looks pretty much like the west side of Atlanta, like similar architecture, just regular neighborhood type shit. But then you go out in the country and we got like a lot of open spaces in Virginia still where people just kind of ain't living there. So people have farms out there or big, you know, ranches and all kinds of shit.
And trees. Lots of trees.
Yeah, hella trees. A lot of forests.
A lot of trees.
Yeah, if you want to go shooting some shit, or uniquely because of the mountains, if you want to go skiing, Virginia got some pretty good places.
Oh yeah, that's
people
it.
sleeping on it.
Got you.
A lot of trees.
But yeah, we ain't gonna beat you up about that. People often, you know, immediately you hear one, you immediately think of the other.
No, you were ready because remember our previous discussion. You guys were gonna beat me down for bringing up Virginia and the whole slave thing. Remember that when I was asking, like, God damn, and I had to carefully articulate my point.
That's fair.
I need to go back and watch that one.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment. I ain't mad at you. I can't even argue with you there. I have no rebuttal.
All right.
You got you right. I would have had a little trepidation myself then. I understand. I can dig it. I can dig it, my brother. I can dig it, my brother, for sure. Pat, you got any more bullshit before we get out of here this week? You got any more shit to talk before we leave?
Oh no, on a more serious note, the LinkedIn co-founder Reid Hoffman said 9-to-5 jobs will be extinct by 2034 because of automation and AI.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. Just putting that warning out there.
I want to say I was literally talking to the wife about that shit like maybe a month ago, like talking about how like so many jobs now they got robots that are moving faster than the people. So like eventually the only people that's gonna be in the building is just the people that's needed to like fix and keep the robot running. So if you're not an expert in those robots, you pretty much gonna be about to be asked out. So it's like you gotta now start switching your thought process from like learning how to be good at the job to being good at understanding the robots and how they work and how to fix them and like lean into that so you still be around.
Yeah.
Like the mechanics and shit in the building, they gonna be around. Them IT niggas, they gonna be there.
Because you know what?
I don't know about
those robots aren't stopping making TikTok videos either.
Not at all. Not a now one of them.
Yeah, especially they found out the Tesla bots were controlled by somebody that had a remote control or some shit. They won't really automate it on their own.
I believe it. I'm not surprised. Like at some point, man, like just stop.
It's your job right there.
Everything ain't got to run itself, bro. This is too close to the Terminator, and I ain't got time, man. I ain't got time to be in a war with no robots today. Niggas fighting to get through the day with just the regular trials and tribulations. I ain't got time to fight no robot.
I'm busy fighting traffic. Y'all want to bring robots?
I don't have time for this shit, man.
And I know they're gonna drive slow on the fast.
And you know what? And you know what'll piss me off the most? If I pull up to the goddamn gas station and one of them damn robots is up there talking something, here. And with
shoot it there.
That robot that did him, and the nigga glitching, and he can't stop, so he just keep going. I'm gonna hit his ass too. So with that being said, man, yeah, I knew that, and
that was the fuckery. That was it, pretty much.
there was a lot of fuckery, but I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time. You getting back on your game with the fuckeries here, man. I see you.
The world's getting crazy, so we might as well bring it out.
Some tells me this holiday season is about to get even crazier. Like some tells me that like it's gonna be a lot of good things happening, but it's about to be some weird shit just to end the year out. To make sure we just flush it all out before we go. Like you know how you just gotta cleanse sometime. I feel like the 2024 was the year of the world kind of just like cleansing its colon. And that's why we got all this shit that we've been talking all year. Because they just been shitting. Just turd on turd. But I think we got like one or two more big turds before the end of the year. Why your turd sound like some Jamaican dude? What about pie? What if that was Mike was talking about though? Instead of talking about eating, like I always thought, what if he was talking about, man? Remember I had that diarrhea that day? We had to stop making love. I had to go run real quick.
No. It is terrible.
Hey, I tell you what, I bet you she remember that time though.
Man, you can't forget that shit.
I do that on a date. You remember? Oh, this nigga just got the scatting. Oh my god.
That's why you can turn into ashes and then reappear.
It was everywhere. I had to run to his apartment to go pick up some extra pants for him and everything. It got ugly.
These ashes all over the floor kind of remind me of that day.
Nigga left her bathroom looking like the bathroom on Daddy Daycare.
Oh, that's terrible. You got to just hop in the shower after that, or you got to go home, man.
Hey, man, you gotta go out back like on the wood and get hosed down real quick. Like you can't even go in the house first. You gotta get that off before you even step foot in the house. They about to track that shit through here. No, you
it's
ain't.
Like cooking.
See that shit right out in the yard. Treat you like a puppy.
Change your car.
Let me wash you up. Let me spray you down. Let me put some newspaper down first.
Yeah, you gotta clean.
You gotta change your clothes like you just committed a robbery.
Avoid the alligator.
Right. Yeah, you gotta get rid of all that, bro. That's a wrap. that goes. No, you ain't coming nowhere in the house. You gotta get all that off.
Oh shit.
Hell no, nigga. All my life, man, I've always said when I get in the house, like from like work or school, like the first thing I gotta do is like either like eat that good meal or maybe have a brewski or my favorite juice when I was growing up or do my activity that I really want to do, my favorite hobby. I had to do something to get that shit up off me. That's what I always call it. But that's a whole nother meaning, boy. You come home, gotta get that shit up off you, boy. You gotta get scrubbed down. Like, I go through the car wash real quick. Put your ass on the back of a truck and just run you through the car wash. Spray that shit out the bed of the truck. Like you can't you can't touch nothing.
I tell you
kids don't want to hug at night. You might even gotta dip in the skunk remedy, go dip in some tomato sauce or something and get that like
unreal.
All that shit.
Mike had to do the nail ripper because he was
think about how much shit that is and how it must be spraying for it to sound like like that. Are those pellets? Are those turds? What is that? Like I know what that's that that wetness.
The water
is that? Are you shooting shit too? Like is it like coming out like projectiles? Like boom, boom,
yes,
boom, boom,
that's what's going on.
Worst part.
Like a machine gun.
What? This nigga got a switch on his ass.
Oh.
And I'm gonna tell you how you end up shitting like that. You go see the Gimp, and your name is Marcellus. And with that being said, guys, man, it has been a great episode. We done gave y'all down there 3 hours of content tonight. So if y'all ain't satisfied, man, or y'all not entertained, well, fuck y'all. But we was podding tonight, damn it. So anyway, man, it's been a good episode as always, man. If y'all want to support financially, you can see that shit at the bottom of the screen. Please do any one of those methods to do so. As Face would always say, make sure you go to Entree Clothing to get any of your clothing, apparel, merch needs. It's the only place to get Podnas gear. It's the only place to get AC83 gear. Please make sure you support. We even got socks and shit with our face on it. It's pretty cool shit. So take a look at it. Get your bucket caps. Get your sweatsuits for the winter. All that cool stuff. RTradeClothing.com. I mean, well, I don't know if it's .com or what no more. But if you just Google RTrade Clothing, it pops right up. It's pretty easy to find. It's not hard at all, Paul. But yeah, it's ARTRE Clothing. We'll never spell clothing because Face will cuss us out if we do. So yeah. Go there, get your merch. And then if you want to keep up with it with us any other way, if you want to support by sharing your thoughts, your videos you want us to react to, your topics for the week, some funny stuff that you saw that you just wanted to share. Continue the conversation we're having on the pod even. How can they hit us up, Pat?
@THEPODNAS. That's @THEPODNAS. That is the Twitter, the Twitch, the TikTok, and Instagram, and then on Facebook, where Tiz, Face, Pat, all the partners.
Woo!
I killed that shit.
I just didn't know what you was about to do when you dropped that goddamn hoodie. That was a weird moment. I don't know how to explain why it was weird. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. This show been weird another night. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it there, man. As always, man. Shout out to Last Call. Thank you for joining in, man. As always, I've been
Thanks
one
for having me.
Of course, man. Of course, man. I'm gonna let you actually, do the normal outro as we go out. But just had to shout y'all for joining us, man. And again, man, all y'all out there, after you finish watching this, go to Last Call's page. Go to a brother of a certain age's page. Click that subscribe button. Watch the videos. Click the like. Click the notification bell so you can catch when they do their lives every week. And then join the lives and jump in the chat, man. Let them know you there and let them know, what I'm saying, you supporting. And I'm telling you, it's good content, man. As a content creator, they're the content creators that I also watch. So it's definitely worth your time. You won't be disappointed. And as always, man, I've been 1/3 of the partners, man. I've been your boy Tiz. And I've been along with.
It's the other third of the partners, is the Padawan here. And it's been a great night. It's been a great pod. I really, really enjoyed this pod. It was very informational. I enjoyed my time here, and I hope you enjoyed your time also. And I also been along with. I do this for the facial reactions.
What are you, Ron Burgundy?
I couldn't figure out if it was like an Obama mixed with Nixon or what. I couldn't catch that shit. I was like, what is
his facial reactions are priceless, and I do this because
Last Call. Thank you, the partners, for having me. I will continue to watch and be part of it. Thank you for coming to check me too, supporting the page, and help me get started and encouraging me as well. Yes, please, everybody, come on in. Trying to do things, set up good content, good conversations, some social stuff, some relevant stuff, some laughs, and some intelligent conversations as well. Met some people from outside the sector, and we got some sector people and just some good people in general.
Chat mix, though. I ain't gonna lie, it's a good chat mix.
So the door is always open. Come on in, and especially for you guys, man, you guys are. I don't know what partners are called on my side over there, but you guys are the fourth, fifth, or you'd be the second, third, and fourth on your end as well.
God
so
bless.
Thank you very much. Peace.
Indeed, man. Yeah, man. We're about this thing, man. Y'all have a great week. And if you don't have a great week, don't come tell us about it, because we're gonna be talking that shit amongst ourselves next week. So talk that shit. Put it in the comments. We out.